Yo, let's go! Welcome to the stream, welcome to the channel, welcome to round 3 of the Formula 1 2023 World Championship. We're in Australia, Albert Park, Melbourne, and we're about 10 minutes away from the start of the race. So no half an hour build up today because any extra minute in bed was preferred over waffling about Formula 1 before it even starts. So yeah, here we are. Yeah, if anyone's out there, if anybody's watching at 10 to 6 in the morning, let me know. I said it in yesterday's stream. I seen the thing, no viewers. I know I went 1 billion views. Mate, you've got a tiny channel streaming at 10 to 6 in the morning. You're probably not going to have 1 million viewers. But yes, welcome in, Kim. You might be the only one, Kim. Kim, it's me and you. What are we saying? Anto is in as well. He can't sleep. Yeah, so what's happening? Let's go. We're 10 minutes away. Verstappen on pole. That's the grid, basically. That is your lineup. So yeah, Max Verstappen clinching the pole, but only by 0.2 of a second. It was really close actually in qualifying yesterday. It was really competitive. It looks on the face of it like, oh, it's just Verstappen again. You know, if you only saw the headline, if you only saw the result, you'd think, oh, it's Red Bull domination, easy, you know, Verstappen again, yawn. But it was actually really close. It was really competitive. You know, the gap, I don't know whether it's in Q2 or the beginning of Q3, the gap between the top 6 was like 1/10 of a second. So even though Max has clinched it again and you know, is looking good for the race, even though he has clinched it, it's not like he slapped it on pole by 7/10 and no one's got a chance. It was close, you know. Russell and Hamilton were right there, 2.5 tenths off, I think Russell was. You know, Hamilton up there with him as well. Alonso will start P4 in the Aston Martin. He's going for 3 podiums in a row to start off the season. Somewhere where he probably thought he wouldn't be. I did predict Aston would be quick, but I didn't think they would be this quick. I didn't think Alonso would be on for 3 podiums in the first 3 races. So yeah, he'll be looking to beat the Mercs, probably Alonso from P4. We've got Carlos Sainz, P5. In the Ferrari 5th and 7th. Not really amazing, is it? But apparently, they've gone for more race pace. They've tuned the car more for the race than they did for qualifying. So Ferrari will be looking to progress from 5th and 7th. Lance Stroll in the middle of the Ferraris in P6. Amazing qualifying by your Williams, man. Williams Racing. We're on Williams Racing today because Alexander Albon has qualified 8th. P8. Williams ain't the slowest car. I think people still think that, just like unconsciously, people just think like, oh yeah, the Williams is the worst one. Nah. The Williams ain't the worst car out here. P8. For Alexander Albon, what a qualifying session. P9 for Gasly and P10 for Nico Hulkenberg. I think they were the 2 standout drivers in qualifying yesterday. Alexander Albon and Nico Hulkenberg, both of them in Q3. And yeah, 8th and 10th, they had a great session. Can Hulkenberg get a point? I think he's just missed out on the first 2 races. Not got a point yet. I don't think Alex has got a point yet. Oh no, I think he died. I think he got P10 in Bahrain. I think Alex might have 1 point already. So you know, Alex gets the most out of that Williams. Trying to get a link for Mania. Oh right. WrestleMania. Is that on now, or was it last night? I suppose yeah. That'd be in the US late on, so it might be like 3-4 a.m. or something like that. Yeah, WrestleMania. Everyone's hype about that. I'm thinking, yeah, it's good when you're 12. Yeah, then 11th Ocon, 12th Sonoda. McLaren 13th and 16th. I mean, you've got Albon up there, P8, and the quickest McLaren's 13th. This is crazy. It's crazy settings. You know, I did think that McLaren would drop back a little bit from last season. It just wasn't looking good. Like the signs out of testing just wasn't looking great for McLaren. But I didn't think they'd be like well out of Q3, like in the bottom half. If the thing is, Mercedes are in McLaren have got a serious problem here because it's so competitive this season that there is no. I was saying yesterday, like there's no terrible teams this year. Like there has been, really since I've watched Formula One since like 2007 ish, 2005. There's always been one or two teams where you're like, well, yeah, you're finishing 19th and 20th, and that's just how it is. Either a new team or a team that's just like got nowhere near the budget of the other 9 teams, or a team that's just like an organisational mess and shouldn't really be on the grid. There's always been one or two like awful teams. That's not the case anymore. Like the slowest car could be within a second and a half, or definitely within 2 seconds of Verstappen on pole. So there's nobody 4-5 seconds off the pace. You know, there's no one like, well, they're 19th and 20th every week and that's the end of it. No, that doesn't exist. So McLaren could find themselves, if they don't pick it up, they could find themselves 8th, 9th in constructors. Like right now, they are 10th. I think right now McLaren are last in constructors because there is no awful team. So if you don't really get it together and you know one car doesn't finish and the other car finishes 17th, mate, you're bottom of the pile. There ain't no terrible team anymore that's guaranteed to be last. So McLaren are in trouble. McLaren are in trouble of finishing like 9th in constructors if they don't get it together. And that's absolutely nuts, you know? Because the years gone by, a team could get it wrong, a midfield team could get it wrong, and they still get top 10s, you know, because you've always got 2 or 3 teams down the back that are 4 seconds off the pace. Nah, not anymore. No, McLaren, it could get embarrassing for McLaren this season. It could end up like 9th. What a mess. Anyway, I went fully on a tangent, then got stuck on Lando Norris 13th. Magnussen will start from P14. Nick De Vries from 15th. Oscar Piastri, the other McLaren, 16th. His home race, 16th. Is that what he dreamt of? Is that what he's been dreaming of for the past few years? Qualifying 16th at home? Ooh, not really ideal for your home boy. Zhou Guanyu 17th, Logan Sargent and the other Williams, who's been absolutely, I mean, he's a rookie, so you can't slate him too much. And Valtteri Bottas, P19. He's not had a good start to the season, has he, Bottas? And then Perez with the absolute nightmare. Perez, Kim. Perez went off in qualifying. Pretty much right at the beginning of qualifying. Perez down to turn 3, locked up the brakes, cold track, no grip, locked up. He's saying there's a problem with the car. Is that just an excuse? There could actually be a problem with the car. Locked up, went straight on at turn 3, skidded across the gravel, just about missed the wall actually, just got it stopped before the barriers. And but then got beached on the gravel, so couldn't continue. Car got carried away, and that's it. Sergio Perez, P20. So Red Bull sandwiched the grid, 20th and 1st for Red Bull. And but just like 2 weeks ago in Jeddah, I would like to see a car down the inside of a Red Bull going into turn one. I wouldn't mind a cheeky George Russell leading out of turn one. I'm gonna be honest. But yeah, here's the grid then from back to front: Sergio Perez P20, Valtteri Bottas P19, Logan Sargent P18 in the Williams, Zhou Guanyu P17, 16th at home, Oscar Piastri, not what he dreamt of, Nick De Vries 15th, Kevin Magnussen P14 in the Haas, Lando Norris, the best of the McLarens, in 13th, what a mess, Yuki Tsunoda P12, Esteban Ocon just outside the top 10 there in 11th, Nico Hulkenberg getting through to Q3, great session, P10 for Hulkenberg on the grid, Pierre Gasly, P9, Alexander Albon, probably driver of the day yesterday in qualifying, P8 for Alexander Albon, 7th for Charles Leclerc, 7th for Leclerc, he was on pole here last year, I think, Lance Stroll, P6 in the Aston Martin, Carlos Sainz Jr., P5, Fernando Alonso in the top 4 again in quali, and then the two Mercs who did a lot better than what a lot of people thought, and certainly did better than what I thought. They line up 3rd and 2nd, Lewis Hamilton 3rd, George Russell 2nd, and pole position for Max Verstappen only by 2/10. What kind of race pace is he going to have though? I can imagine if Russell doesn't go full send or Hamilton doesn't go full send, by lap 5 or 6, the writing could be on the wall. So we need Mercedes to get involved, get in the mix. A bit like Alonso in Jeddah. Put the cat amongst the pigeons. Let's have a look. I'd love George to get ahead and make it as difficult as possible for Max to just run away at the front. We don't want domination, do we? We wouldn't want one driver winning 19 of the 23 races. And if they don't get involved with Max, we might be in that kind of a scenario. I wouldn't be surprised if Red Bull win every single race this season. So, come on, prove me wrong. Let's see someone else win a race before it starts getting Verstappen every week.com. Because we've already lived through a season of that last season, and it wasn't fantastic, was it? Right, formation lap, here we go. Hopefully the live timings will update as and when the race gets underway in about, 2 minutes. Yeah, I was taking the live timings from F1.com, but that is laggy, inconsistent, unreliable. Don't get them from a different website. Hopefully don't have to refresh it every quarter of an hour. And yeah, we can follow the lap times, gaps between the drivers, stuff like that. And we can keep up to date on it. So you've not just got me waffling on, you've got actual data to go off. Oh, formation lap in Australia. Let's do this. It looks a beautiful day. Beautiful day down Melbourne. But yeah, please do drop me a like, guys, if you are in the stream. Obviously, minuscule channel, could do with any viewer, any like, any cheeky sub is massively appreciated, because it would be nice to get this thing off the ground, you know, eventually. Previous wins. They didn't race it in 21 and in 20 and 21. That's the Drivers' Championship then. So Verstappen on 44 points, Perez on 43, Alonso 30. In fact, I was saying with my mate at work, saying if Alonso won a Verstappen DNF in an alternate universe, if Alonso wins a Verstappen DNF, Alonso leads the championship going into Baku. No, then you're talking, innit? Then you're talking. If Alonso pulls off a Swifty dub here out of nowhere, And Verstappen, oh, Verstappen gearbox. You know, that is the Achilles heel of the Red Bull. It doesn't look bulletproof reliability-wise, does it? You know, clunky downshifts. I'll have a bit of clunky downshifts for Max Verstappen today. That'll do us. I sound so anti Verstappen, but I'm not. I'm just anti domination. I'm just anti someone winning 19 out of 23 races. That's what I'm against. You know, I've got full respect for Max Verstappen. He's clearly the best driver on the grid, but please, mate, give someone else a go. Right, here we go. Australian Grand Prix. Here we go. Round 3. Oh, baby. Go on, George. I'd love Russell to lead the pack heading into turn 3. Oh, I'd love it. We got to mix it up. Here we go then. Oh, the red lights are on. Here we go. Lights out and away we go. Go on, George. Oh, George is down the inside already. It's a good start from Russell. Go on, Russell. Be aggressive. Do it, Russell. Oh, it's side by side. Russell has got the lead. Hamilton. Here comes Alonso. Alonso side by side. Coming down to turn 3. Oh, Hamilton's in set. Oh, he's died down. Verstappen's losing out. Hamilton down the inside of Verstappen. Oh, there's a Ferrari round. I think Leclerc's round. Leclerc beached in the gravel. It's Mercedes 1-2. It's Mercedes 1-2, baby. It's Russell, Hamilton, Verstappen, Sainz, Alonso. Sainz has got ahead of Alonso. Whoa, baby. Mercedes 1-2. Who said Verstappen was going to win 19 out of 23 races? He probably still will, but fair play to the Mercedes boys. They've swung Verstappen. Oh, and Alonso's having to defend into turn 9. What a start in Melbourne. I tell you what, this is the second year in a row we've had a Ferrari beached on the first lap. And it's safety car, full safety car. Leclerc is out. Russell, Hamilton, 1-2. Verstappen, 3rd. Sainz, 4th. Albon's up to 6th. Alexander Albon, P6. Then comes Stroll. And the 2 Alpines of Gasly and Ocon, 8th and 9th. Hulkenberg, 10th. Wow. It's Russell from Hamilton. I didn't expect to be saying that, but yeah, we have got the safety car out for Charles Leclerc. Charles Leclerc beached on the... Ocon's pitted. Perez is in the pits as well. Perez using the opportunity to, well, there's quite a few in the pits. 3 or 4 in the pits. Logan Sargent in the pits. I think both Alfa Romeos, I think, have pitted. Woo! Who said it was going to be easy for Verstappen? Straight away down to 3rd. Mate, that was... Oh, who tagged him? One of the Alpines. Did he? Was it an Aston? Or was it Alonso? Oh, no. Oh, Stroll. Oh, Lance Stroll. Even Stroll tagged Alonso as well. Whoa, that was. I wonder if Lance Stroll's got away without any damage there. But yeah, Leclerc has been spun off. He's out of the race. And yeah, behind the safety car on lap 2, it's a Mercedes 1-2. Unbelievable. Alexander Albon up to 6th. Scenes. Scenes here in Albert Park. Yeah, David Croft. Yeah, David Croft saying, if you're just waking up, you're thinking, what the hell? Yeah, if you've missed the start, you just tune in now, you'll be thinking, hey? Mercedes 1-2, I thought they were crap. I thought they were a second off the pace. I thought they were already looking at 2024. Nope. Yeah, great. That's the second time we've seen a Red Bull be beaten to turn one. Yeah, Max gave him room. Wow, Russell had a great start, mate. Russell has a great, and look, yes, wow, and Lewis like pushes Verstappen. Wow. I mean, fair play to Verstappen for giving Lewis room there. It's just one of them. You don't often see Verstappen lose two positions at the start of a Grand Prix. I tell you that for nothing. Look at that. Yeah, he's give Russell room. I mean, fair play to Max for not being petulant and causing an incident. He's recognised Russell's down the inside in turn one. He's recognised Lewis is down the inside in turn three. He's give space and it was brilliant. Brilliant racing. Is Verstappen complaining? Oh, come on. No, he didn't push him off. Verstappen complaining there. Oh, he's pushed me off. Nah, listen, it's all fair game. Wow, what a move from Lewis. Wow. And they didn't even touch, no contact. Brilliant. What a move from both Mercs. Safety cars coming in. Mankind season started off worse for the Leclerc. I know. 2 DNFs in 3. Leclerc's got about 4 points on the board. Meanwhile, Mercedes won 2. But yeah, welcome to the stream, SHT. Yeah, Mercedes had an amazing start. And the race is back underway. George Russell's already bolted. The race is back underway. We are at the start of lap 4. The 2023 Australian Grand Prix resumes. Russell, Hamilton, Verstappen. Top 3. Nice restart from Russell as well. Nice restart as the race resumes then. Alonso P5. Albon's still up there in P6. This got to be driver of the day so far. Alexander Albon. Up from 8th to 6th. Oh, Verstappen's already over the back of Hamilton. Verstappen is already over the gearbox of Lewis Hamilton into turn 9. Lewis holds on for now, but yeah, Max is looking rapid. As if Mercedes are running 1-2 at the minute. Wow. I mean, how long's it going to last? I don't know, but Stroll P7, Gasly up a place. Well, everybody behind Leclerc's up a place. Leclerc, the only retirement of the Grand Prix, being hit by Stroll down into turn 3, lap 1, spun off, and been beached in the gravel. So Leclerc out. So that's promoted Gasly up to 8th, Hulkenberg up to 9th, and Tsunoda currently P10 in the last points paying position. Interestingly, McLaren have made up some ground. 11th and 13th. McLaren, they started 13th and 16th. I think about half a dozen drivers at the back of the grid have already pitted for tyres. So, yeah, from 14th down, they're all on the hard tyres. I assume they've all made one stop. Yeah, De Vries, Ocon, Zhou, Perez, Bottas and Sargent have all stopped and put on the hard tyres. Gasly on the softs. Gasly's on the soft tyre. He must have been the only driver to start on the soft tyre. The top 3 are separated by nothing. Look at this. Lap 5 and the top 3 are nose to tail. A little bit of a gap then opening up to Sainz, who's a second and a half behind Verstappen in 3rd. Alonso still just about within DRS of Sainz in 5th. Verstappen sets the fastest lap then. Perez up to 17th then. You all right? You coming watching? Yeah. Oh, thanks. Coffee. You doing your dressing gown?
Yeah. Ready?
You get a chair. Oh, you can't sit there.
Yeah, I'm going to sit there, lad. You know. How's it going?
Mercedes won too.
Mercedes won too.
Yeah, but Verstappen's all over him. That's the top three there.
Didn't he win last time?
That's the top three there. That's how close it is. Oh, Lewis is attacking Russell for the lead. The thing is, Lewis knows if he doesn't get past, Lewis has got to get past Russell now, because if he doesn't, Verstappen's going to do him. Oh, mate, this is a three-way battle for the lead. Lewis has got to take the lead now. Here we are on board Max Verstappen then. Start of lap 7 of 58. Alonso's got the fastest lap in P5. He's within DRS of Carlos Sainz for 4th. Russell unhappy on team radio, saying you're asking me to manage being attacked by a teammate. I remember Hamilton and Button having a similar situation like 12 years ago in thinking Turkey. You know, you can't. Oh, there's a Williams in the wall. Albon's crashed. Alexander Albon has crashed, and he was in 6th. Safety car is out again. Alexander Albon up in the top 6 and binned it. We need to see a replay of exactly how it's happened, but running in the points. Binned it.
I'm going to sit down there.
Oh no, I'm wearing a Williams t-shirt as well. No, leave that on there. Oh wait, if you want to use it as a chair.
Exactly. Thank you. They're just going to drive them up if you've got one of them tissues.
Oh, the leaders are in. Russell's in. Sainz is in. So Hamilton and Verstappen have stayed out. The top 2 stayed out. Hamilton stayed out. Verstappen stayed out. So this promotes Alonso and Stroll to 3rd and 4th in the Aston Martins. Russell and Sainz have pitted. We need to see a replay of the Alexander Albon crash as well.
What was that last race where...
Hey?
What was that last race where Verstappen was 1st and Hamilton was like 2nd?
Oh, Abu Dhabi 21.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's controversial on that. Oh, it's a big incident as well. They were lucky to avoid him from behind. He's come back onto the circuit and narrowly missed it. Gasly and the rest of the pack. Yes, Rhino, what a race. I know. What a dramatic race so far. I know, wish it could have been points. Could have been points for Williams today. Definitely. Wow, a big accident for Alexander Albon, that. I haven't seen anyone crash there before, I don't think. I think I remember Maldonado crashing there once, but that's Maldonado. He crashed every week anyway. Hamilton team radio. So costly. Russell favourite for the win now. Russell on fresh tyres in P7.
How's... Oh, right, okay. How's he went from 1st to 7th?
Because he's pitted. Oh, they've red flagged it. Oh, they might have to repair the barrier or something. They've red flagged the race for now. Wow. Yeah, they've got to sweep up all that. Oh, you can change your tyres under red flag. Oh no, red flag. The thing is, under red flag, you can. Wow, you can change your tyres under red flag, so that's not fair on the guys that have just pitted. Wow, big incident for Alexander Albon that, and yeah, they've got to clear the track, so they red flag it for a few minutes, clear up the debris, and the two race leaders, Hamilton and Verstappen, can just change the tyres now, free of charge, and still be 1-2. So it's a bit of a Russell has been ruined, definitely. We'll get another standing start. They'll get another standing start. You'll basically get the race start again.
So does that basically a standing start?
Yeah, basically that grid.
Got the same things that you do with that the dirt cars.
What?
And the peel off wind.
Oh yeah. I think they got about 10 layers, and they just peel them off throughout the race. Yeah.
It's like a start-off match, basically. Do you know in like NASCAR racing how they're already driving around?
Oh yeah, they don't do that. Yeah. No, they do a standing start in F1. So that's like a rolling start. Okay. But now we'll get a full grid start again in a bit. He's checking. Yeah, he's checking. He's had a bit of contact in turn 3, so he's checking. How did Hulk sneak up into 6? I've got no idea. I've got no idea how Nico Hulkenberg is P6, but he is. Alonso gets another opportunity. Damn right, Alonso up to 3rd with this.
Is he still able to race or not?
Yeah, compromise start, yeah. Yeah, so Alonso lost a couple of positions at the start, but he's back up to 3rd now. But yeah, red flag. sort out the circuit, and then we'll get back underway in a few minutes. It's not. The thing is, it's not fair. The red flag system. I think you've got to under red flag. You've got to keep the same tyres. I think they've got to change the regulations there because it's not fair. Russell and Sainz have pitted for fresh tyres, and it's completely killed them off. Russell was leading the race. He's down to P7 now. Both McLaren's in the top 10. Yeah, McLaren running 9th and 10th from 13th and 16th. Not a bad start for them. Russell still looks upbeat despite being absolutely done over from the lead down to 7th. Alonso can only have a good start if Stroll can keep it clean. I know, man. Stroll nearly wiped him out again. The second time in 3 race starts. I think the last red flag we had in the race here now, but part was Alonso's big crash with Gutierrez. Oh yeah, that was a massive incident. That 2016. Yeah, that was huge. Yeah, it's not Mercedes' fault that Russell's been done over. It's just. You see a replay of the accident. Yeah, he's just completely lost it on the apex of. Wow, they're so close. And Hulkenberg and Gasly behind. If he'd have come back onto the circuit anymore, it could have been a massive incident with other cars involved. But they just managed to miss him. And yeah, red flag. Over to you. What? You can bridge the gap, can't you?
I don't watch F1.
I'm only joking.
I've still got them gloves that you gave.
Can't have you doing it from memory.
You remember them gloves gloves that you got me?
What
No,
gloves?
you had gloves.
Oh,
You
like
had it-
karting gloves.
Yeah.
Have you still got them? I
Yeah.
could do them back
got-
for that.
I don't know where the other one's gone though. I've somehow lost one.
Did we sell the boots?
Yeah.
Yeah, we sold the boots, didn't we?
I've
Gutted.
still got the.
Because I could do with them karting boots now.
I've still got the thingy though, the hat. Do you know, like the 2013 Lewis Hamilton hat?
Oh yeah, give you a load of caps, didn't I?
Yeah. You gave me one.
Old McLaren caps. Did you not get 2 or 3?
No. Can't give me one though.
You should have turned up in that. You're just rocking like a 2009 McLaren hat, like, yeah, just to get in there, lad.
Yeah.
Right, race will resume at 33 minutes past. So, yeah, 10 minutes. 10 more minutes of red flag, and then we get the race underway. Oh, there's not too many delays, because we're going on holiday. What are you messing about with the light for? You can't even see it on stream anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
Oh, you've not got it reacting to noise. Oh, my God. But yeah, race gets back underway in about 9 minutes' time. Whilst they clear up the debris from Alexander Albon's shunt.
Would you say blue or purple?
Oh, yeah, Ocon up to 13th's already stopped. Are you still messing with that?
Oh, I swear to God.
Replay on board with Charles Leclerc at the start. He got hit by Lance Stroll and ended up retiring from the race. This is in then down into turn 3. He was side by... Well, he tried a cheeky... I don't know if that's Leclerc's own fault, really. He tried a cheeky move around the outside of the Aston, and the Aston's got no space, really. I'm wondering if that's Leclerc's own fault, really. He's tried to squeeze Lance Stroll, and Stroll's got nowhere to go. He's got his teammate on the right-hand side, and it's just an inevitable contact. Ferrari wasn't far enough ahead to cut back in, and I reckon he spun himself out there, really. And, yeah, Leclerc retiring from 2 out of the first 3 races. Absolute nightmare start for Ferrari. What I say? I mean, we can't blame Stroll for that because he got no exactly SHT exactly. That's what I'm saying. I put the blame on Leclerc for that one. On lap 1. Do you think the FIA is doing this against Mercedes? Conspiracy theory? No. I don't think Massey did it against Mercedes. I think he just fumbled. He just fumbled the stash. You know, he just fumbled about and changed his mind. It wasn't a conspiracy. It wasn't malice. It was just incompetency from Massey. But yeah, no, they've got nothing against Mercedes. You know, get your tinfoil hats off. We're with it. He's with it. He's with SHT. It's obviously a conspiracy against the Silver Arrows and Toto. Yeah, obviously. But I think this might not be the grid position for the standing start because we have to look at the racing order before the yellow flag. Oh, okay, is that right? Is that where they go back to? Did they go back to when the yellow flag come out or when the red flag came out? That changes the whole picture. That SHG, we'll wait on that as we see a replay of the start from Lewis Hamilton down into turn 3, down the inside of Verstappen. A fair play for Verstappen, giving him space there. I think 9 times out of 10 that's an incident. So I'm glad Verstappen gave him the room there and didn't just petulantly turn in anyway. We need Hulk to get points. Ooh, I don't need it. It'd be good. It'd be nice for Haas to get some points out of it.
How do you get points?
Top 10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, top 10.
Why
So
somebody put in the chat your mum, mate?
I don't know.
Wait, unknown 869.
It's what?
Unknown 69. I'm just looking at his YouTube channel. Oh, wait. Oh yeah. It's me, mate.
It's you. Oh, you're the one that commented then the other day. No, like a few weeks ago.
Yep.
Oh.
Because I can see when you're live. Wait, what did I comment?
You commented on a community post. It's you.
Oh yeah, you're right, mate. You're right.
Yeah, and I was like, "Who's that?" yeah, because I put like, I think it was about the sim racing or something.
Yeah, but you didn't even respond though.
Yeah, no, because I didn't know. I thought it was just some troll in it.
It's just some troll.
You are a troll, mate.
I only said your mum, mate.
Shut up! Don't play it back. He's been doing good in quality, hasn't converted into points yet. Yeah, Hulkenberg, yeah, they could do with some points. The race is going to get underway in about 2 or 3 minutes' time. Yeah, let's have a look. What positions they line up for? And I assume it's going to be a full grid start again.
How much does it cost for one of them helmets?
I won't even like to guess.
You're gonna buy one.
I won't even like, yeah, I won't even like to guess how much one of them crash helmets is. I don't even know. Thousands. Like a legit one, like.
Yeah. Not used.
Like an actual one, like.
Yeah, not used.
Not a replica, like Max Verstappen's crash helmet.
No, not used.
You're talking
Oh my god.
serious peas.
Mate, not used by any.
I know, but if
Just
you
like
were
the
to
same
buy
type,
one, same specs, yeah, 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 it costs a fair bit.
That is an ugly car.
Oh, you don't like? You're not a fan of the Alpine. In fact, this is the last race. This is the last race that the Alpine's in pink. So that car is going to be like a lovely metallic blue by the time they get to the next race in about a month. Big gap to the next race because Chinese Grand Prix had the big delete. They're still struggling with COVID and that, so no Chinese Grand Prix again. So it's about a month till the next race. So gutted. What we're going to do with the channel for a month? You can do some streams, can't you, in between?
Yeah. But I mean, it's not like you're gonna get COVID going like 120 miles an hour on a.
It's what?
It's not like you're gonna get COVID going 120.
No, but they've got to organise the event. No, but they're still not ready to host like sporting events.
You need to make like a gaming channel.
Yeah, I'm gonna once that's up and ready. Oh, they are. Someone's answered your question.
What?
Base price before custom paint job for F1 helmet, 4 to 6 grand.
There you go. Same
Get your
price
money out.
Same price as your racing sim.
Yeah, I can build a whole racing sim for that. Under construction. Fanatec DDCSL, innit? Yeah.
Why have you got it on your phone?
You've got it.
No, I haven't. That's not your phone. That's your phone.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have that case.
Yeah, I got it up to ban you. Right. Kind of, they're just trolling, mate.
You'll lose one of your 360.
Oh, no, mate, it's valuable.
Since when did you get 363?
Over the last 16 months. Right. Every time Haas gets points, Netflix another golden Gunther moment. It's a win-win. It is a win-win for everyone. When Haas getting the points, can't be sure it's standing start or not. Well, we'll see now, won't we? Race will resume at 15:33. Standing start procedure. We're gonna get another start.
Yay!
We're gonna get another start.
Who's the Oracle?
Who's the Oracle?
Yeah, because
Denver.
because,
Denver's the
have
Oracle.
you ever watched
No,
Benidorm?
it's a massive cryptocurrency company, I think.
But have you ever watched Benidorm?
Benidorm.
Yeah. So like all the British people who go over to
Oh,
Benidorm.
yeah.
There's
Just
somebody
leave
called
that.
the Oracle on that.
Well, he's not sponsoring Red Bull for 100 million a season, I don't think.
Don't think so.
No, I think it's some crypto thing. The problem is Lewis, he has to fight Max on his own. He's a one. Yeah, he's got no backup.
Why? What's happened?
He's all Russell pitted for tyres. So now instead of 2 Mercedes versus a Red Bull, it's 1 Mercedes versus a Red Bull. So, yeah, gutted. Right, so they're going to go round behind the safety car and then line up on the grid and we'll get another race start. I hope there's no more red flags, though, because they'll be getting keen to hit the road. And this race will still be going.
Well, we're leaving at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, it'll be done by 10 o'clock, won't it? No, we will. It's got to be done within 2 hours. There's like a 2-hour time limit to it. So either way, it's done at 8. Yeah, so the lineup heading to the grid then. Why is Lewis going so slow as if he's going to do a normal as if he's going to do a restart?
Why is he swerving? What's he doing?
Yeah, what's he doing?
What's he doing now?
Yeah, I don't know why Lewis is backing the pack up that much.
Oh, it started.
No, they've got a line up on the grid yet. But Lewis has let the safety car go. I wonder if Lewis will get in trouble for that.
Oh, one sec.
Yeah,
Right, I'll be a minute. Ow,
yeah.
ow.
I wonder if yeah, make sure the door's closed. Make sure the door's closed. Yeah, I wonder if he'll get in trouble for that because he just let the safety car go. After midnight here, late night with the madman. So let's go. And special guest, him. Messing about. Because we're going on a family holiday in about 2 hours, so... What you got? Oh, we're not having a pink monster now. Sponsored by. We're not having that. Will you just leave it? The race is restarting.
I'm talking there.
Stop bringing trinkets.
No.
Look at the back up here. Look at the traffic. What a mess. Oh, look at him steaming in. Whoa. Absolute chaos there with Lewis holding the pack up. Nearly caused a massive incident. Right, here we go. The lineup on the grid then. Lap 9. And we get another start. They're doing traditional method. Traditional method. Makes it sound like the monks of Tibet. Doing the traditional method.
Young monk. I would have got...
Just so you can have a bit of audio. You can't hear it.
I've got the Lewis Hamilton version.
I mean, watching it without audio, yeah, I mean, I can only apologise for that. But if I have the telly audio on, then people hear it on the stream, and then YouTube will hear the audio and be like, nah, you're banned. Right, here we go then. The race going to get back underway again. Can Lewis keep the lead? We're back underway in Melbourne. And look at Alonso. Side by side with Verstappen. Turn 1. Lewis has kept the lead. Alonso's trying it around the outside. But it is still Hamilton, Verstappen, Alonso P3. And look at Stroll versus Russell as well. Gasly is P4. Down into turn 3 they go then. Whoa, there's been an incident at the back. Someone's been shunted off. Whoa, Nick de Vries had a big hit then. Wow. Where's my thing?
Was your what, mate? Virginity?
Oh, yeah.
You've still not lost it.
Well, Hamilton's held on to the lead then. Look at Stroll versus Hulkenberg then for 6th. So it's Hamilton, Verstappen, Alonso, Gasly, Russell, Stroll, Hulkenberg, Tsunoda, Norris up to 9th. Carlos Sainz, the sole Ferrari, down in 10th. Gasly up to 4th. How's he managed that? Answers on a postcard how Gasly's up to P4. Oh, congrats on the holiday. Yeah, exactly, Rhino. Bit of an Easter holiday, innit, Alfie?
Innit? Oh, did you find out Mike?
Oh, I'll get it for you in a bit, yeah. Hamilton leads Verstappen by 9/10 of a second. Alonso 2.3 off the lead. So Alonso has made his way back into a podium position. It's Sainz versus Norris for 9th, and an easy move for Carlos Sainz past the McLaren. Yeah, see you in a bit. Keep the door closed. Oh, we're looking at a replay of the second start on lap 9. Let's see who hit De Vries then in turn 3. Oh, it's one of the Alpines. It's Ocon and De Vries that make contact on the exit of turn 3. Let's have a look at this then. Let's deal the blame. Yeah, De Vries is just moving over to the left-hand side. Leaves Ocon absolutely no space. It's his own fault. Yeah, he leaves that. We're on board with Esteban Ocon then. We're going to see the incident on board with him. Yeah. Turn 3. Yeah. Yeah. Boing, exactly. It's summed up. Oh, look at this. Verstappen all over the back of Hamilton. Lap 12 out of 58. Verstappen hunting Lewis Hamilton down for the lead. They've already put 3 seconds on Alonso. Aston Martin haven't got the pace of the Merc and Red Bull out front. Yeah, Verstappen's on the hunt here. I can't see Lewis holding on to the lead for long here at all. As soon as Verstappen gets DRS, I think it's GG's. Oh, here we go into he's not going to do it into turn 9. He's not going to do it into turn 9. Verstappen round the outside as they head into turn 9 and gets the job done. Verstappen takes the lead at the Australian Grand Prix on lap 12. Well, Mercedes give it a go, didn't they? Mercedes give it a go. They led for a bit, but the inevitable has happened. Verstappen leads the Australian Grand Prix. And but Lewis is quick though. Lewis is quick. The Mercedes seems quicker than the Aston at this stage anyway.
Why has that got blue and pink tyres?
How does Alonso still have fastest lap? They're not really got up to speed yet, but I imagine that fastest lap will be beaten pretty soon. And there it is. As we say it, that fastest lap is beaten. Verstappen now has the fastest lap as Russell's all over the back of Gasly for 4th. Replay of the move then. You don't usually see moves going into turn 9, but it's the DRS and the Red Bull top speed. It's so Lewis can do nothing there. Red Bull with DRS is unstoppable. Yeah, they've got to change DRS, man. It's too powerful. That's just like candy from a baby. Yeah, too easy that. Too easy. When the driver in front can't even put up a fight. Here comes Russell. Russell trying on Pierre Gasly then at the same place. Oh, they're going to go side by side. And Gasly just about holds on for now, but Russell's all over the back of him. Is he going to get him down into turn 11? Gasly defends on the inside, then Russell round the outside. DRS wide open. Oh, is Gasly still there? No, Gasly has to back out of it. Russell takes the place then. So Russell up to 4th. It's now Verstappen, Hamilton, Alonso, Russell, Gasly down to 5th, Stroll 6th. And they're all nose to tail. 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, nose to tail then at the back of that queue. Carlos Sainz in the Ferrari. Norris P10 right on the back of Yuki Tsunoda, who sneaked up to 9th out of nowhere. Replay on board with Sergio Perez then down into turn 11. The car in front of us, we're in a DRS train, but Perez sends it anyway on Logan Sargent. That'll be for 15th place. So Perez starts to make his way through the pack. Yeah, Hulkenberg behind Sainz. We have Hulkenberg still up in there in the top 10, looking pretty quick as well. He's looking pretty good for points, is Nico Hulkenberg today. And Verstappen's gapped Hamilton. Verstappen already 3 seconds ahead of Hamilton then, so only reliability issues can stop Verstappen now, I'd reckon. Alonso not got the pace of Lewis at this stage either, so the gap between the top 3 is opening up. And it's going to become about, can Russell gain on Alonso now? It's going to be a battle for 3rd between Russell and Alonso. And look at the DRS train then from 4th to 8th. But Verstappen's rapid. Verstappen's more than a second a lap quicker at the moment. The gap out front's 3.1. And Sainz makes a dive bomb on Lance Stroll and takes P6. Nice move down into turn 3 from the Ferrari Carlos Sainz. He's gone from 10th to 6th already as Carlos Sainz in half a dozen laps. Sainz looking quick. If Mercedes have figured out the problem and bringing upgrades to Silverstone, can they make second half season interesting? I reckon they can, yeah. Yeah. They're bringing big upgrades for Imola as well. I reckon this season could get very interesting from Imola onwards. Oh, wow. Perez trying the move into turn 9. Gets a move done on Kevin Magnussen for 14th. And Kevin had to see him coming there and move out of the way. But yeah, Perez up to P14 then. As we see a replay with Oscar Piastri and Yuki Tsunoda fighting over P11. Fighting over P10, sorry. A little bit of contact there between Tsunoda and Piastri. Russell a second and a half behind Alonso. You'd expect that gap to close. Mercedes looking pretty quick today, but not as quick as Verstappen out front. Verstappen's looking unstoppable. Now he's taking the lead. Lap 16 of 58. But Sainz is the man on the move from 10th to 6th on the restart, and he's bringing Stroll with him. Stroll's looking pretty quick as well in the other Aston. Gap out front 3.6. Then Verstappen leads Hamilton by 3.6. Alonso 1.2 behind Hamilton. And Russell about a second and a half behind Alonso. Gasly up there in P5 in the Alpine. Right behind Russell. And Perez, another move then. Past Zhou Guanyu down into turn 11. Perez up to 13th.
Hey Robert, you need to convince Nan to take 2 separate cars on this holiday.
It's not going to happen. I wish it would.
You can.
I know, but we can't.
Oh, come on, man.
We're all squeezing into one car.
You'll have to sit in the background.
You be in the boot then.
I'm not going to be sitting with Nan. There's going to be some stories.
I tell you what, Alonso's keeping up with Lewis here. There's only a second between it. Alonso looking quick. Alonso looking rapid, mate. He's catching Lewis. I think he's within DRS of Lewis Hamilton for second. Mate, Alonso for the championship. If Alonso can notch up 3 podiums in the first 3 races, I mean, it's incredible. He's third at the moment. Has Gasly passed Russell? Has Gasly done Russell? We need to see this on TV. Gasly. Where's Russell? I think Russell's got a problem. I think Russell's got an engine failure. Russell's on fire. And not in a good way. George Russell's retiring from the race. Oh, wow. They need to wow, Russell from the lead. Yeah, they need to stop that. Whoa. Yeah, they need to get that. Wow, and the Mercedes is on fire. Whoa, he needs to get out rapid. Virtual safety cars deployed then as Russell's car smoulders on the side of the circuit at the end of the pit lane. VSC then, not a full safety car, just VSC for now. So Verstappen will keep his 4.4 second lead. And George Russell becomes the 3rd retirement from the Australian Grand Prix then. So coming out of turn 11, and yeah, the car just lets go. I thought Gasly had made a significant overtake. Turns out Russell's engine let go on him. And yeah, that's it. Game over for George Russell, who led the race for the first 9 laps. Wow, look at that. Looks like he's got a rocket booster on the back, doesn't it?
It's making that type of sound.
Oh. So Leclerc out, Albon out, Russell out. So it goes into turn 11, comes back on power. It just ain't right. It just ain't right. Strange one. Alonso. Yeah, Alonso's looking quick a lot. Alonso's fancying a look at second place here. Wow. Russell's first mechanical retirement since joining Mercedes. It's pretty good reliability to only DNF once in 25, 26 races. Not that bad, really, is it? But yeah, terrible look for today. Yeah, Hamilton saying on team radio, Alonso's pretty quick. Damn right he is. Alonso is looking quick. And the race is back underway then. Virtual safety cars ended and Perez all over the back of Esteban Ocon for 11th then. Perez is the man on the move. So with the Russell retirement then, it becomes Verstappen leading Hamilton by 2.7. Alonso 0.8 behind Hamilton for P2. Gasly P4. Sainz up to 5th. Stroll 6th. Hulkenberg 7th. Norris up to P8 now in the McLaren. Tsunoda 9th. And Piastri in the other McLaren. Now P10 at his home Grand Prix. He's in a points paying position, is Oscar Piastri from 16th. So not a bad afternoon so far for the young Aussie. Esteban Ocon 11th, Sergio Perez 12th. That's the battle we're watching now as Perez makes his way through the pack after starting last, up to P12 at the moment for Perez, but still early days. We're not even halfway through yet. Lap 20 of 58. Zhou Guanyu 13th, Kevin Magnussen 14th, Logan Sargent 15th, Bottas 16th, and Nick De Vries last in 17th at the moment. Then 3 retirees, Russell, Albon, Leclerc, as we ride on board Sergio Perez down into turn 11. Is he going to go for it? Is he going to go for it on the Alpine of Esteban Ocon? Oh, has a look, but can't get the move done yet. But I feel like it's only a matter of time before Perez makes a move into the points. It's 2 laps after the restart for DRS. Yeah, I think they've changed it. Yeah, 2 laps now. Yeah, it used to be 3 laps. Yeah, they've made it 2, I think. So yeah, DRS is activated again now on lap 21. And yeah, Perez is behind a train of 3 cars then. It's Tsunoda, Piastri, Ocon under pressure from Sergio Perez. As we cut to 4th, 5th and 6th then. Gasly, Sainz, Stroll, pretty nose to tail for P4. Well, Pierre Gasly having a fantastic afternoon. Gasly up from 9th, qualified 9th, up to P4. And Perez is down the inside into turn 9. Whoa. Cut to Perez side by side with Ocon for P11, and Perez gets a move done. The side-by-side in front of him as well. Tsunoda and Piastri are side-by-side. Tsunoda holds on to P9. P10 Piastri under pressure now. Next man up for Sergio Perez. Verstappen leads Hamilton by 3.2 seconds. Hamilton now opening a gap to Alonso as well. 2 seconds between Hamilton and Alonso. So Alonso's dropped off the back of the Mercedes for now. Replay on board with Perez and into turn 9. What a move. That's a brave one from Perez. That is a brave one. Yeah, I tell you what. Ocon had to watch out for him there and get out of the way. But yeah, brave one from Perez. Here we go then. Sainz versus Gasly for P4. But pretty dramatic first half of the race in Melbourne. What are you on football? Bit of FIFA Mobile.
Gaming channel, mate.
Wow, another move into turn 9 from Sergio Perez. Goes round the outside now of Oscar Piastri. And Perez having a storming race. From 20th then up to 10th now. Perez in the points. And Tsunoda's next up. As Gasly under pressure from Sainz for P4. Verstappen still opening the gap in the lead. 3.9 seconds it is now between Verstappen and Hamilton. And Hamilton covering off the pace of Alonso. Now, before that virtual safety car, Alonso was all over the back of it. And Perez again. Another lap, another move. And Perez up to 9th. Norris is 2.2 seconds up the road. No, sorry. Norris is 5.2 up the road from Perez now. And Gasly still holds on to P4 for now. At this rate, Perez can climb to the points. Yeah, well into the points. Enough time to contend with the top 3-4. Yeah, I reckon. Especially with Gasly holding up Sainz and Stroll. Gasly under big pressure into turn 3 from the Ferrari Carlos Sainz. Holds on to it again for now. 4th, 5th and 6th, nose to tail. Then Gasly, Sainz, Stroll. Then a bit of a gap to Nico Hülkenberg, who's having a great race. Still there in P7, Hülkenberg. He's got to get some points today, Hülkenberg. Norris up there in P8, but he's next on the menu for Sergio Perez. Perez will be closing him down. And then Tsunoda currently holds on to the final points position in P10. Piastri down 11th. Ocon. Zhou 13th. Magnussen 14th. Sargent, De Vries, Bottas, who I think's just pitted for hard tyres, is last. Hamilton saying a long way to go on this tyre. Don't feel like we'll go all the way. Yeah, they might have to change up the strategy down at Mercedes. As Gasly still, even with Sainz with DRS, still can't pass Pierre Gasly. Will he get him into turn 3? Whoa, Sainz dives down the inside and gets the move done finally on Pierre Gasly. What a move. A brave one for Sainz. That's a nice move from Sainz onto Gasly. Let's have a look at the replay on board with Carlos Sainz then. Oh, that's nice. That's a nice one from Carlos Sainz there. Up to 4th then, Sainz. From P10 at the restart, so he's made moves. Ocon looking quick in P12 as well. Looking at the back of Oscar Piastri. Oh, Piastri goes for it on Tsunoda, but Tsunoda with the late defensive move. Wow. And Ocon all over the back of that McLaren, yeah. Yeah, Max is as far ahead of Hamilton as Hamilton is ahead of Hulk, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the gap between the top two now 6.2 seconds. Sainz is rapid. How is Sainz so quick? Well, they did say they tuned the car for race pace.
Hey, who should I go against? Paris Saint-Germain, Manchester City, Liverpool, Spurs, Borussia Dortmund.
Oh, I don't know.
Real Madrid or Chelsea?
I don't know.
I'm gonna say Real Madrid.
Perez up 11 places from the start. Norris up 5. Oh, here we go then. Alpine versus McLaren into turn 9. Oh, the side-by-side Piastri and Ocon. Wow, what a move from Esteban Ocon. Up to P11 then. Oh, nice one. We've seen some moves into turn 9 today. I've never seen this many overtakes into turn 9. Do you mind? I've got a microphone on here.
I know. What?
Please stop.
Joking. Calm it down, lad. Calm it down.
We're riding on board. Lance Stroll in P6.
You should have seen that car, mate. Oh, yeah.
Fancy Stroll to beat Gasly here. Esteban Ocon round the outside of Tsunoda into turn 9. Another move into turn 9. Ocon then up into the points. top 14 drivers all on the hard tyre. Sergeant De Vries on the mediums in 15th and 17th. But the DRS is too powerful, mate. If people just gliding past halfway down the straight, DRS again, too powerful, just like it was in Jeddah, going down the main straight. People just sailing past. I did see that puff of smoke before from the engine of Carlos Sainz. I did think at the time that seems a bit dodgy. But Sainz might have passed Gasly, but he's not run away with it. Gasly and Stroll are still behind, still keeping in touch with the Ferrari, 4th, 5th and 6th. Hulkenberg still up there in 7th as well. Yes, Sharon, how we doing? Welcome to the stream. Oh, is it Gav? Is it Gav on a different account? I think it's Gav, innit?
I don't know who Gav is.
I think it's Gav. Anything? Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, Gav. Yeah.
right, Roberto.
Yeah, Sainz was supposed to be rapid, but he's overtaken the Alpine, and the Alpine's kept up with him. So, where's Carlos Sainz's pace gone? Because he was looking, what were they saying? He was a second quicker. He was a second quicker than the Alpine. Not anymore. Gasly within DRS of Sainz. Verstappen's lead now 7.3, 7.4 seconds on lap 29 of 58. Hamilton's got a 2-second gap on Alonso, who's got a 2-second gap on Sainz. But Gasly's within 4/10. Here comes Piastri. Wow, the DRS is too powerful into turn 9. Piastri passes Tsunoda for 11th. Piastri up to 11th then in McLaren. McLaren running 8th and 11th then. Not too bad. Fastest lap, Max Verstappen, 121.772. 8-second lead. But it's the fight for 4th between Sainz, Gasly and Stroll that we need to watch. As we see the replay, I tell you what, that DRS on the back straight heading up to turn 9 is way too powerful. We've seen virtually every single overtake in this race has been either going into turn 9 or at turn 9. Seen a couple of moves into turn 11, but generally under DRS going into turn 9 is just way too powerful. People just sailing around the outside. Look at this then. Gasly and Stroll keeping up with Sainz. And Alonso's not too far ahead of them either. This group of 3, 4th, 5th, 6th, nose to tail. We cut to on board Zhou Guanyu in 13th, looking at Yuki Tsunoda in the AlphaTauri ahead. Has a look down into turn 11, but he's a bit too far back to make a move yet. Is the Chinese driver Zhou Guanyu? That's your favourite driver, isn't it? Zhou Guanyu.
Hey.
You're always talking about Zhou Guanyu. I always tell you. You stop going on about Zhou Guanyu. Yeah. Are you my son or what?
No.
No. It's my nephew, isn't it?
Yeah.
Poor Yuki. You know, he's just cursing on the radio. Yeah, Yuki's always fuming, no matter what. On board Zhou Guan Yu then. On Yuki Tsunoda. Whoa. Big fight for P12 then on lap 32. Yeah, got to tell you, that's it, co-commentator. Except for he's on FIFA Mobile and he's not really bothered about this.
I am. It's just.
Mind you haven't got any audio, have you? Because I've got the audio on here, so he's watching it without audio, so it's a bit peak. But yeah, FIFA Mobile, it takes the priority.
Yeah, I've got to gain up my team, mate.
Gotta get your stats up, don't you?
Things my life.
Forget about Hamilton v Alonso for P2 in the Australian Grand Prix.
Hey, what's like if you get like really bad at F1, do you go down to F2?
No, there's no relegation or promotion system.
Oh,
But nah, that's never happened. That like you just go to a different series. Oh no, actually, that happened to Grosjean. He went from F2 to F1 and then back to F2 again, I think, and then back to F1. Yeah, imagine. Yeah, imagine the relegation. And Grosjean's the only driver I've ever seen be relegated back to F2. Yeah, and that's a good 15 years ago. Yeah, I think that's the only driver. Usually, if someone's not good enough, they'll just go to sports car series or like Formula E or like.
There's different series on F1.
No, it's not F1. There's different motorsports categories. What are you on about? You shut up. Fastest lap for Sergio Perez in P9. As we look at the battle between Hamilton and Alonso for P2, the gap is 1.4. Alonso's picked it up again, lap 33 out of 58. Yeah, Hamilton doing well, mate. Promotion relegation would be wild, yeah. It would be wild. It would be. I back it. Should we do it? Promotion relegation. You finish bottom 3 in the championship. You're done. You're back to F2. Imagine that. Yeah. No, you be.
7.
And then the top 3 from F2 get a guaranteed seat. No, you can't do it. It's not possible because then you place in like teams have then taken the decision out of their hands. Like they're like saying, right, you've got to have that driver because he's just finished 3rd in F2, so you've got to have him. It's like, well, we don't want him. So the teams have got to be able to pick the drivers. It's like a football team being given players just because that's the rule. So like, hang on a minute, we don't want to sign him. Tough. So it doesn't really work. A football system in Formula 1 doesn't really work, basically. Yeah, you're mad. But yeah, Verstappen with an 8.8 second lead over. We should be quiet. Verstappen with an 8.8 second lead over Lewis Hamilton. Alonso closing down on Hamilton now. 1.6 is the gap for second. Sainz 1.3 behind Alonso, and Gasly within DRS still of Sainz. Sainz has got the move done, but Gasly and Stroll still there. Oh, the whole team gets dropped. Yeah, imagine that. But F2 teams couldn't afford F1 though. You know, like Prima.
What about if they like save up?
Yeah, they save up, yeah.
Save up. Save up,
save up, mate. I don't know the figures, but let's say a season in F2 costs like 10 million.
Save up.
Or I don't know, let's say a season in F2 costs like 5 million. Their season F1 like 80 million. So it's the gap between F2 and F1 is huge in terms of money and sponsors. Save up there. Yeah, like the likes of like Prima and like what are the other teams like Carlin, High Tech GP, like in F1. Nah, the whole they just collapse, won't it? They can't afford it.
Yeah, it would just collapse.
Yeah, it never worked, but what if it could? Yeah. All of a sudden, Prima are there like, lads, there's like a team of like 20 people, and they're like, lads, we've got to build an F1 car for next season, lads. They've got like 8 engineers just there, like, meh. Because like an F1 team is like 800 staff. An F2 team, I don't know the figures, but an F2 team probably runs with like 30 people, something like that, I reckon. I mean, I don't know, I might be wildly wrong there. But basically, an F2 team is tiny in comparison to an F1 team. So you can't just switch and swap and change.
What's that, the new
That's that.
Oh, wait, what? Oh, okay.
Sonoda, Magnussen and Zhou, nose to tail, 12th, 13th, 14th. So yeah, Zhou under pressure in 12th from Magnussen. And Sonoda. He stopped making meme sounds. Just there in the background. I'm there. Sonoda battling for 12th.
Oh my 1:14.7.
A 1:14.7. Is that the lap time he's just set?
No, a 1:14.7.
Oh, you won 14.7. There's Ricardo on the Red Bull pit wall and gets a cheer.
Good shoot.
9 seconds is the lead from Verstappen. The gap between Hamilton and Alonso for second as well, staying at a second and a half for now. And Sainz only 1.1 behind Alonso for the podium. I tell you what, Gasly's half a chance at a podium here. Gasly in P5. Only. Are we back on? So I think the whole thing lagged out then. Probably because you're on the Wi-Fi as well. The Wi-Fi ain't that good, bruh.
Be quiet.
The Wi-Fi ain't that good.
Be quiet, lad.
What happened to Charles?
I'm dead.
He got hit going into turn 3 on lap 1. What a move by Magnussen. Yeah, Leclerc got hit by Stroll. Although it was kind of his own fault. Got hit on lap 1 and got beached into the gravel. Couldn't get back going again. And yeah, it was the first retirement. Alexander Albon had a big crash on lap 8, lap 9. 8, yeah. Yeah, Alexander Albon had a big crash, which brought out the safety car. At that point, it was a Mercedes 1-2 early on. It was Russell, Hamilton, Verstappen early on. And then Russell with the big engine blow up after the restart. And left it with Hamilton in the lead. It was Hamilton versus Verstappen. Verstappen got the move done pretty quickly after the restart, I think on like lap 12. Verstappen took the lead and then has just dominated it from there and just opened up the lead. But now we've got a battle for P2. Alonso and Hamilton. Yeah, this is getting tasty with 20 laps to go, lap 38 out of 58. And Alonso again closes in on Lewis Hamilton for second.
Is it getting tasty?
It's getting tasty.
You're weird.
I know I'm weird.
Have you got like a little... Oh, yeah. You're a long answering board, mate.
You're weird. You've got to be a bit weird to do this. I couldn't just sit here in silence, could I? Like everyone else, just sit here and just watch it for 2 hours.
Oh my
Got to be a little bit weird, haven't you? Yeah, Hamilton fastest lap. Because he's under pressure, he knows Alonso's on the hunt. So as a Verstappen beats that, so Verstappen now fastest lap, 1:21.9. Look at, here comes the crew, mate. Sainz and Gasly are on the back of this. This could get very tasty. I tell you what, Sainz and Gasly are looking quick, you know. Sainz and Gasly, I would say, are gaining on Alonso and Hamilton. I do not know. I do not know why. I do not know who's going to end up on the podium here. It could be anyone. Perez having a stinker Rob in ninth. No, he's having a storm through the pack. If you've missed qualifying, which I assume you have, Perez started from last on the grid because he crashed out in qualifying. Straight away, come out of the pits, locked up into turn 3 on his first qualifying lap, went straight on, beached in the gravel, and so started the Grand Prix from last. So he's up from P20 to P9, is Sergio Perez, and is only a second off Norris in P8. So the charge continues for Sergio Perez. How far can he get up the grid? I reckon he might make another position or two, but Perez might be looking at like a P7, I reckon, at this point. I don't think he'll get much higher than that now. Gasly having a great race there in P5. Gasly's having a great race. This is Gasly's best race since 2021, wouldn't you say? Yeah, this is Pierre Gasly's having a great afternoon up there in P5, staring down the barrel of a podium here. Lap 40 of 58, Verstappen leads Hamilton by 9.8 seconds. Alonso 1.6 behind Hamilton. Sainz 1.4 behind Alonso. Gasly 6/10 off Sainz for 4th. They've dropped Stroll by 2.4 seconds. Stroll's not got the pace of Gasly and Sainz. Hulkenberg still up there in P7. A great race for Hulkenberg. Gasly and Hulkenberg, the standout performers in this race so far. Lando Norris up there in P8 as well. Qualified 13th up to 8th for Lando Norris. Sergio Perez up 11 places in 9th. And Esteban Ocon in the other Alpine P10. I reckon it might be, Rhino. I was trying to think of other... I think Gasly had a great result in Baku, did he not?
I don't know.
Yeah. I think this is Gasly's best race for 12 months anyway, at least. At least, yeah. I think Gasly was like 5th or 6th in Azerbaijan last season. Definitely his best race since then, yeah. So get in there, lad. True, lad. Yeah, truly. Truly. Perez closing up on the back of Norris for P8 then. The gap is 0.8 of a second as we cut to race leader. Max Verstappen, 10.2 seconds the lead. He had an iffy start, being done by both Mercs, but since then he's been pretty bulletproof, hasn't he, Verstappen? The Mercs made it fun for the first dozen laps, didn't they? You know, we were staring at a Mercedes 1-2 for the first 8 laps of this, and it was pretty mad, really. But over the whole race distance, you can't stop that Red Bull pace, can you? You can temporarily put a stopper in it for a few minutes, but over an hour and a half, you're not really going to beat that Red Bull unless it has its own issues, put it that way.
Who gives you wings?
Well, yeah. We'll get a copyright strike for advertising.
Too late.
Too late. Perez with DRS then on Lando Norris. Is he going to dive in turn 11? No, Perez plays the patient game. Lap 43 out of 58, 15 laps to go in the Australian Grand Prix. Can I get a... You're making this stream silly today.
Yeah, good stream in it. What's that little button?
Hey, it's not a button.
What is it?
And we stop.
Shut up.
You shut up.
Be quiet.
Is this what I've got for a week?
Yeah.
Oh, mate. No.
Hey, we're gonna need.
You shut up. No, you shut up. No, you shut up. We've got a week of that, have we?
We're gonna need
Brilliant.
to order some of them.
Brilliant.
Gel blaster.
Yeah, we're ordering gel blasters, are we? Jesus.
No, the bottles for them.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm not gonna play with like a rubber.
I tell you what, Norris is holding on to a fear against Perez. Half a second is the gap for P8.
Because honestly, I'm not gonna be able to play with a little broken.
Oh, here they go then into turn 9 and Perez dives down the inside. The DRS is too powerful, but Perez gets the job done and into turn 9. Perez up to 8th. Hulkenberg is the next car up the road then. So Norris down to 9th. But still a good race really from Lando Norris. Up from 13th to 9th. Perez then from the back of the grid. Up now to 8th. Hulkenberg is next up. And here we are for a replay then. And it is again into turn 9. And just sails past with DRS. Such is the top line, the top end speed of the Red Bull. With DRS, it's unstoppable.
Oh, no.
Thing is, if Perez can get on the back of the battle for 4th, which Gasly just about holding on to DRS of Sainz. But that is on the bubble of a second, that now, the gap between Sainz and Gasly. Gap between Hamilton and Alonso, 1.8. So Hamilton's just managing the gap at the moment. Verstappen leads by 10.3 seconds. And Perez already on the back of Nico Hulkenberg then for 7th. Is he going to have DRS down into turn 11? Is he going to go for it? It's Perez and does go for it. Side by side into turn 11 then. Perez up to 7th.
2-0 against Wales, mate. 2-0.
Wait, that's where we're going. We're going to Wales in a couple of hours.
Me. I'm 2-0 against Wales, and I'm English. I'm playing as England right now. I'm angry.
And Norris all over the back of Hulkenberg now then. So Hulkenberg might be about to lose 2 positions within a lap if he's not careful. Perez up to 7th then with the fastest lap as well. He's now some 4.4 seconds off the back of Stroll. That might be a bit of an ask to make up 4.4 seconds on Lance Stroll for 6th. 7th might be it for Perez. When I see bits of this stream back, I just hear you in the background. I'm like that. Perez up to 7th.
Like that.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm going to be like, what a shambles. I'll be like, you're never coming on again.
we're gonna need
This is one time only, you know. And you're lucky that it's 6 a.m. and no one's watching, because if it was like Spanish Grand Prix last year, that had like 4K views. And you're just in the back going... Maybe we'd have got 6K views.
I'm the viewmaker, though. Viewmaker.
Maybe it'd have improved the thing. Nah, because it's like 7 a.m. on a, you know what I mean? We don't want to watch it anyway. It doesn't matter, does it? We have a bit of a laugh, can't we? Here comes Norris. I tell you what, Perez has passed Hulkenberg, but Hulkenberg fancies keeping up with him.
That's a bad kid. Sad kid. I'm going to go charge my phone.
Yeah. Yeah, charge it because it's a long journey. No, you have it. No, I don't want it.
You're disgrace, you.
I don't want it. I don't want it. Just be quiet.
Disgrace.
I heard there was occasionally excited potato that joined the stream. Oh yeah, potato filter. Did you hear when I did that? Yeah, motorsport potato. Yeah, we're not do that again. That was the Italian Grand Prix last year. I'd lost all hope. I was like, no one's ever going to watch these streams. I might as well sit here as a potato. That'd be funny, wouldn't it? Got even less views. I was like, oh, for God's sake. Alonso sets the fastest lap in P3. The gap 1.1. The gap between Hamilton and Alonso 1.1 seconds. Alonso on a charge with 11 laps to go in Melbourne. What a fight for the podium this has been. It's been a little bit like a game of chess. Hamilton pulls out a bit, Alonso gains back. But what a fight. It's what? Whoa, careful with that.
It's so cold now because of
Yeah, well, you have it if you want. I'm not having that.
Oh. I did not make a good coffee.
I thought you were going to sleep through this.
I wasn't.
But then again, I am a bit shouty at the start, so
You are.
it's going to wake everyone up, innit?
Yeah. I woke up and I thought,
all you could hear was, and Russell takes the lead.
you know when you get like woke up by somebody and you feel like rage?
Oh, is it one of them?
Yeah. And I was like, 2 viewers, you got a good income there, mate.
I know, massive, innit?
Yeah.
All right, 7 a.m. on a Sunday morning. You ain't gonna get many people up and about.
Listen, oh yeah, it's Sunday.
Oh yeah, Max has gone off the circuit. Wow.
Hey, when I start my gaming channel, you're gonna need to tell.
Wow, he did lose a few seconds there, Max Verstappen. Wow.
You're gonna need to tell your.
He's got to get back in the zone again. Yeah, Verstappen went off the second to last corner, turn 13. Wow. And the gap that was 11 seconds is now 7.5.
Can I search up something on YouTube on your phone?
No, you've got YouTube on your own
No,
phone.
because I'm charging it and I need to see what my account looks like. I know.
No, because I'll forget this my sign-in stuff. Just leave it. Kylie Minogue. Have you ever heard of Kylie Minogue?
I've heard Minogue.
Mm.
What does she do? She looks a bit like a
It's a different generation,
orange
isn't it?
rock star.
Yeah. It's a
What do you
different
mean,
generation.
yeah?
It's a different generation. That Kylie Minogue.
Well, what did
She was good. Yeah, she was good about 20 years ago. Like
And what?
pop singer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure.
She was in Biodome. I don't know what that was. But yeah, she's Australian, so naturally she's at the Australian Grand Prix. Why not? Have a look, see what's going on,
That's a nice ass controller.
be a part of it.
I've got do you know the electric yellow? Or the electric whatever, what's it?
I don't know,
You
mate.
know, like the electric Volt or something. It's like a yellowish one. That's the one I got.
Norris all over the back of Hulkenberg for 8th. With 9 laps to go. Paulie Shaw movie, never seen Big Dome. No, never seen Biodome. Worth a watch. So she was not only a pop star, she was a movie star.
What type of movies?
Oh my God, Norris versus Hulkenberg. Into turn 11. But Hulkenberg managed to hold on to the position.
How long does one lap like
1 minute 21 seconds.
so how long will the rest of this be? You got 8
He's
more.
counting down to the end. He's had enough. How long's this going on
You've got
for?
8. No, I've already
Go
got-
downstairs
No,
then if you're
no,
not
I want to
interested.
watch it.
No, you don't.
No, I do. I'm just asking.
How long till it's over?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long? Give it about
15 minutes.
10, 20.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's that, mate?
If you don't want to watch it, you don't have to watch it, do you?
No, because I want to watch it. Because you're my mate.
Yeah, the biggest fight on circuit is Norris v Hulkenberg for 8th. I think Perez is done. P7's it, which is not bad. Not as good as Verstappen, though. 2 weeks ago, Verstappen was up from 15th to 2nd. Perez today up from 20th to 7th. So he'd get a few points, but probably not what he was hoping for at the beginning of the day. Here comes Norris again then. Take 2. Hulkenberg defends into turn 11.
Oh my god.
Oh, nice battle this for P8. Hulkenberg not making it easy. This is a nice fight.
Do you think Hamilton?
I just hope they don't wipe himself out. What?
Do you think Hamilton's going to get back at Verstappen?
No, gap's 8.3. Verstappen's opening it back up again. Verstappen did make a mistake, lost 4 seconds, but no, Verstappen's got this one covered. 7 laps to go. Yes, Developer. Hey, Denver, I've got myself a co-commentator, haven't I?
Yeah, lad.
Yeah, mate. How's it going, lad? I've seen your Facebook stories, lad. You are having a... I'm not going to lie, I wouldn't be able to keep up with you there, mate. Honestly. They're like 12 night outs in a row. Could you do that?
You were talking about like his mister or something like that.
Could you do that? I couldn't do that.
I'll give it a try.
Night out every single night for 2 weeks is straight. I think I'd be dead. I think it'd make me a coffin the week before. Here we go again then. Norris v Hulkenberg again, part 3. And yeah, the only place he's getting a run on him is down into turn 11. And Hulkenberg is defending all, but Norris has got the inside line into 13. Gets the move done. Lando Norris, and Hulkenberg's on the gravel. Norris shoves Hulkenberg out onto the gravel and takes that 8th place. Wow. That was a great battle between Norris and Hulkenberg. In the end, Hulkenberg comes off second best. Oh, Bolton in the final. Yeah, Bolton in the final. Are you watching that?
What for?
No, we'll be on the road. We'll be on the way to
not
South
watching-
Wales.
I'm not watching the game, but isn't Everton playing?
I don't know.
Man City or something. I don't know.
No. Man City played yesterday, so it won't be that.
I don't know. Everton's playing somebody.
Nice move from Lando Norris, so up to P8.
Where's
And
Everton in the league?
where's Everton in the league, Denv? He's asking.
I mean,
I don't know, about 16th.
I was gonna say
I
probably
don't know. Not good. Not in the top half. I know that.
I think the best we ever got in the past like 5 years was 8. Or maybe
Probably
even 7.
about 18 places behind us. He's an Arsenal fan, so peak.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so he's topped by 8 points. Anyway, Verstappen leads Hamilton by 8.4 seconds, and Hamilton's still managing the gap to Alonso, a second and a half. It's been that for a while. We stop.
Sorry, no, I had to stop it because it kept on moving.
It's not moving unless you move it.
No, because I went like that and it kept on.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. I honestly would rather watch the Cars series, like Cars 1, 2 and 3, instead of this. And Planes.
Ocon closing on Hulkenberg for 9th.
Oh, good.
And Zhou closing on Magnussen for 12th as well, with 5 laps to go. Yeah, mate, no worries, Denver. I'll catch you in a bit, mate.
Bye, lad. Hey,
5 laps to go.
oh look, you're actually getting some people now, 4 viewers.
It's 7 o'clock on a Sunday morning. I knew I'd be talking to myself for 2 hours today.
I've...
Oh my God, Magnussen's
Oh my god.
got a wheel missing.
No, has he? No. Oh, okay.
You're getting too cocky now. Will you leave? You're getting above your station now. Don't get sarcastic with me. Don't get sarcastic with
That
me.
was too much, that, mate.
Yeah, you're getting sarcastic with me now. Will you go downstairs now? You're getting sarcastic. You're getting sarcastic.
One time, lad. One time. One time.
No, has he?
One time.
You're getting above your station
that
now.
was
Just
one
behave
time.
yourself.
What does the H stand for? Tight.
I want to see why Kevin Magnussen's come down to turn 3 with 3 wheels on his wagon.
Oh.
He's hit the wall. We need to see that.
What does the H bit stand for, like 45H?
Hard tyres.
Oh, okay.
Safety car's out. I think it'll probably finish under the safety car then. We've got a tyre in the middle of the road. Oh my God. There's 4 or 5 laps to go. Safety car's out, but yeah, I reckon it'll probably finish under safety car now. Lap 54 or 58. Maybe we get 1 lap, but Abu Dhabi 2021 settings. What do you reckon? No, I reckon it's going to finish under safety car now. With 4 laps to go.
We're doing good. Oh my
We need to see a replay with exactly what happened to Magnussen. He lost the rear end coming out of turn 2 and hit the wall. What?
What's the fastest?
Bottas has pitted.
What's the fastest F1 car in this?
Nah, Red Bull.
Red Bull.
Verstappen, yeah.
What's...
What? I don't know. Cap off something.
No, the mood.
Oh, it's just from that. Here we go then.
Here we go then.
Oh, he's just clipped the wall. It's a silly one, really. That's just a little bit clumsy there to hit the wall on the. That's a strange one. He's just gone a little bit too wide on the exit of turn 2, and snagged the rear of the car and ripped the rear right tyre off the car. That's a mad one. Wow.
This is actually interesting.
I don't know. People are pitting. I don't know why why would you pit now, eh?
Now I've watched like my first full game. I think I finally understand why you like it so much. It is pretty fun.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. That's a bit mad, that. I can't see it. I don't think they've got time to get this back up and running again, though. Because there's only like 3 laps to go. Safety car's out.
Wait,
I know.
Did that hit the outside? I wonder if it hit the alpha.
Yeah, on board with Zhou Guan Yu, he's like, what the hell's gone on there?
Who's Zhou Guan Yu?
Him, who we're on board with. Him.
Who's that like one that you said got like really kept?
Red flag. Oh my God, they've red flagged it. We're gonna get 2 or 3 laps at the end.
Vote closes in 2 laps.
Oh my God, a second red flag of the afternoon.
Wait, I need to get my F1 thingy. I need get your phone up. Vote the best driver.
he's gonna vote for driver of the day. Whoa, my God, we're gonna get a 3-lap sprint. We are going to get a 3-lap sprint. Oh, my God. Why the red flag? Because there's a tyre in the middle of the circuit, basically. A load of debris, tyre in the middle of the track, load of gravel in the track. So they've got to sort it out. Oh, my God. Oh, yeah. We're going to get like a 2-lap. Two-lap sprint race we have got. Oh my God. A 2-lap sprint race to decide the Australian Grand Prix. Wow. As if it's going to come down to this. Oh my God. Are they all just going to whack on a set of soft tyres? Oh my goodness me. This is going to be nuts. This is going to be absolute. This could be chaos, mate. This could be chaos. Verstappen, Hamilton, Alonso, top three. Sainz, Gasly, Stroll, Perez. So we've basically got a 2-lap race, and the grid is Verstappen, Hamilton, Alonso, top three. It couldn't be any sweeter. Oh my God. Red flag. 2-lap sprint coming up in probably about 10-15 minutes, something like that.
I voted Verstappen because I like Red Bull.
Have you voted, have you?
Yeah, I voted Verstappen.
You voted Verstappen driver of the day?
Yeah.
I don't know who I'd vote driver of the day. Pierre Gasly's got to be in with this chance.
Ferrari got up from like number. They were at like.
Yeah, Science was 10th at the restart. So
Yeah.
Science has made up 6 positions.
He's doing good.
I wouldn't give him driver of the day though. Science really.
He's doing good.
He's been
The
decent.
leg.
You know, he's been decent. Pierre Gasly maybe driver of the day for me.
Albon, wasn't it?
Hulkenberg's been pretty good.
Wait, is Albon back on?
Albon's out.
Oh,
Albon
no.
crashed.
Are number 17 to.
Yeah,
20, are they the people
yeah, they're gone. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. 4 retirees: Leclerc, Albon, Russell, Magnussen, all out of the race.
Those is.
And
You not cross the days.
yeah, Verstappen maybe driver of the day.
Do you not cross the days off your calendar, mate?
No. Oh yeah, actually it's April, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, what are you doing?
What's that? Oh, it's the bottle. What have you done with this? Oh.
There you go. Pity vote for Leclerc. Yeah, what a race. Glad you stayed up. Will you be... Oh yeah, you're on a late night session, aren't you? Thanks for stream. No worries, mate. No worries. Does Hamilton have it in him to snag and win?
You've got the nice little McLaren.
Lewis can dive down the inside and win the race here.
You've got the nice little
Mate, this could be
McLaren now.
this could be ruthless. And Lewis hasn't had an opportunity to win a Grand Prix since that fateful
I
day
want that
in Abu
bottle.
Dhabi.
Look at that bottle.
Mm.
I would like a bottle like that.
Pierre Gasly's water bottle. Yes, send him a letter.
Can I have your water bottle?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Watch One Race.
Yeah, lad. Now your water bottle looks pretty sick, innit, lad?
In a Scouse accent. How can you write a letter in a Scouse accent?
Wait, what's his name again? Alonso. What is his name? Alonso.
Russell, chilling, mate.
Russell, please read this in a Scouse accent.
Pity vote Leclerc. You might be his only vote. Oh, yeah. Rhino's saying you should have voted Leclerc because no one will vote Leclerc because he got punted off lap 1.
How?
How? Oh, he didn't give Stroll enough room, did he? Caused his own incident, I reckon. Leclerc failing to finish 2 out of the first 3 races. I think Leclerc's got 4 points out of the first 3 races.
2 more laps. 2 more laps.
2 more laps.
Look, 2 more laps.
2 more laps.
2
Will you
more
stop? Race will resume at 4 minutes to the hour. So, yeah, in 10 minutes.
Wait, it's 7:46.
Yeah, so...
46 minutes. I remember when it just turned 7.
Yeah, but in Australia, it's 5 to 5 in the afternoon. So, yeah, race will resume at 4 minutes to 5. Local time, 4 minutes to 8 for us. So, yeah, in about 9 minutes. The race will resume 2-lap sprint for the win. It's going to be nuts. It's going to be nuts.
I'm excited, you know, lad. I'm excited. Who's that there, lad? Who's that there?
That's Fernando Alonso in his heyday, that.
Okay. Okay, lad.
There he is. It's him.
He looks
10
old.
years ago.
He looks old.
He is old. He's 41
Ooh.
or 40.
What's like the oldest you can be for an F1 driver?
Like that.
PR eye bags.
There's not many hit the 40s, really.
There's a British.
Raikkonen.
There's a British one who only started.
Barrichello was about 39, I think.
Wasn't there like...
Michael Schumacher raced till he was 43.
Ooh.
But that's it. Once you get to your 40s... And look at that. Two Ferraris. Well, sorry, not two Ferrari. Well, two Ferrari engines. And there you go.
Wasn't there quite...
Magnussen and Leclerc's cars. Just little car park on the outside of turn 3.
Wasn't there quite recently like a British F1 racer who he only really joined when he was like 16 or 18 or something.
Oh, Verstappen was only 17 when he joined the grid, yeah.
But who's the one who's like just really recently?
Norris?
Like during lockdown.
Norris?
I don't know, how old is he?
He's like 23, 24 now.
Never mind.
When he joined about 4 years ago, yeah, he'd have been about 18, 19.
Yeah. That's one thing I want to try one day. Go-karting. Like what you did.
Yeah, we'll have to go.
Where's the best place to go around here?
Daytona in Manchester.
Okay.
Right near Old Trafford.
Because I'll bring some money, and then next time I go here, we can go there then.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Get Tony in.
Yeah,
Get Tony in one.
Yeah. Give a little drive.
Have our own. We'll stream our own Grand Prix, won't we?
Yeah. Oh, did you have a look at that Chill Blast game?
No.
No.
I'll have a look
You
later.
need to have a look at it. I think that it says like the most awarded.
Kimi ran a NASCAR race, a Circuit of Americas recently. Jensen Butler's in the same race. Yeah, I tried to find that on TV. I couldn't find it. Yeah, NASCAR raced at Circuit of the Americas, didn't he? Raikkonen and Button. I don't think either of them were in contention for the win, but they had a go. But yeah, in F1, once you get to your 40s, yeah,
You're dead.
you're probably retired.
Definitely.
But Alonso's still going strong. 41, I think he is. And look at him up there in third. He's had 2 podiums already at the beginning of this season, so he's still going strong, mate. And Hamilton's 39, still going strong. Oh, 38.
39?
38, 39, yeah.
I thought...
No.
What?
38, maybe, yeah.
Nah.
He's at the end of his career, really. He'd do another 2 or 3 years, Lewis.
38.
38,
I
39,
thought he
yeah.
was like still quite young.
No, he's been in F1 since 3 years before you were born. The day you were born, Webber crashed into Hamilton at this race
What, were you just
in
watching?
2010.
Were you just watching that?
Yeah.
Instead of... Didn't even bother.
I was. I
even
was
bother.
watching this race the day you were born,
Didn't even
13 years
bother.
ago.
Didn't even bother, man.
Nah,
You're just...
I'll watch this.
You're funny, you.
I'll miss my own funeral to watch this.
You're funny.
Literally,
Hey, you're gonna need to try
weddings,
this when we get
weddings,
into
birthdays, christenings, deaths,
You're gonna need to try this when we get into
power
it.
cuts. Nothing stops me, mate.
This is actually good.
Nothing.
Hey, have you ever watched Friday Night Dinner?
No.
Well, basically, what happened...
Is that the thing with the guy out of in between us?
Yeah.
Button said he bumped into more cars in that one race in his entire previous career. Yeah. Yeah, because you can bump about in NASCAR, but you can't... no contact in F1 or else something like that happens. What's Magnussen's done there? Ripped a wheel off.
News. What's happened here? Have you found Madeline McCann?
Sky Sports trying to get more viewers in last minute. Lewis Hamilton chasing leader Max Verstappen. People are going to tune in now. Think I've been done by clickbait. Oh, well, mate, this 2-lap sprint. Who are you backing for the 2-lap sprint?
7 years there.
Eh?
We're doing good for like.
That's because people just got a Sky Sports notification. Thrilling end to the Australian Grand Prix. Tune in now. Like, let's see what that guy's saying about it.
Is the female?
Red flag, nothing happening.
Is the female F1 drivers?
Not yet.
Might be a bit too much crashes.
Not yet. But there will be. It's a matter of time. It's a matter of time.
Oh, I can't.
It's a matter of
I
time.
was gonna say there's gonna be a bit too much crashes.
It's only a matter of time before
That would actually be.
we
good,
do
though.
get a female Formula One driver.
I'd watch that.
I think there was one back in the day, like in the 70s. But there's not been one in the last 40 years.
That's the same car though, isn't it? That's another nice bottle.
There you go.
The McLaren Coca-Cola bottle.
That's what you get with an F1 calendar.
You need to try
F1
this.
cars on it.
You need to try this when you get in because look.
That's just send
Roses
do
are red,
lally that.
grapefruits is pink.
But yeah, race we'll get back underway in about 3 minutes, and we will get a 2-lap sprint finish. 2-lap sprint. Who are you backing for it? Alonso,
I think.
Hamilton.
Nah, I'm still thinking Verstappen.
He's playing it safe. He's going for Stappen.
Actually, nah.
I reckon Hamilton might
Hamilton?
full send it. Hamilton's got to full send it.
Alright, we both think of the same person now then. Hamilton. I think, yeah.
I reckon Hamilton's got to take this opportunity. Yeah.
Do you not like Monza?
Because he can't, because Hamilton can't beat Verstappen over a full race distance, but he can beat him over a 2-lap sprint.
You probably can.
This is Lewis's best chance at a victory for 18 months.
Do you not like Monster?
I'm not big on energy drinks,
You
really.
need to give it a try at least. Like when I open my can, you can have a sip, but you need to try that. Not just buying. That's a cream ugly ass. Helmet.
It would be the longest race for quite a while, seeing as we want to get on the road ASAP. This race should have been over half an hour ago.
Oh yeah,
There's been 2 red flags.
All, like, red flags
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
And I've still got a pack.
I thought you said you were going to pack last night, mate.
I know, but we did. I didn't. Did I? Got in at 10.
Got in at 9.
I know.
Oh, I like that McLaren can.
I thought this would be. I thought, oh, this would be over at 7:20. Then a pack and we go in it.
Think how hot.
It's 8 o'clock, still going on.
Think how hot it will be.
I thought this would be over 40 minutes ago.
But think how hot it will be there because it's Australia.
2 red flags.
It's Australia and it's packed with people.
Apparently, Massey's been spotted. I
It's
know.
Grandad.
It's Grandad. Season image of Jackie Stewart. It's
Wait,
Grandad.
Have you ever seen the Lucky Charm?
Go on, Jackie Stewart, lad. Yeah, Michael Massey is not good
we're getting
seeing
ready,
him
we're
in the
getting ready.
paddock, mate.
Do you
It's
wanna
a
do
bit
a
of a
lap
weird
count?
one that Michael Massey's at a race.
Who's Michael Massey?
I'm going for Max and Lewis and Fernando to take each other out.
Who's Michael Massey?
Who's for? Oh, he used to be race director. He used to be the referee, basically, and he messed up big time.
How?
He made the wrong decision and changed the championship winner through an incorrect decision. So instead of Hamilton winning the championship, Verstappen won it because of his decision. So big.
Big oopsie.
Yeah, big, yeah, basically, big oopsie. So we've not seen him since, but he's turned up at this
Right,
race.
the race is starting. Come on, lad.
Yeah,
I like this now.
they're going to line up on the grid and do 2 laps.
Every time you do a stream on F1, shout me and I'll watch it.
It'll be good.
Actually,
There we go. You've been converted.
I've been converted.
Nah.
I've never liked football. I mean, football's alright when you actually watch the game at the stadium, but like,
Yeah.
But think how hot it'll be because it's.
This is gonna be nuts.
How hot will that be? Because it's Australia, and like it's packed full of people. What is he doing?
Gav's going for Max, Lewis, and Fernando to take each other out, and then what? A science victory.
Yeah, I think Lewis could.
Oh, mate,
No.
Lewis has got to take this chance now.
Come on, lad. Come on, there, lad.
If Lewis doesn't win this now,
When is it starting?
he probably won't win a
why
race
is
this
he
season.
backing
This
up?
will probably be his biggest chance at a win this
What's
season
Lewis doing though? Why is he like backing up a bit?
because they're on the lap to the grid. They're just chilling. They're warming up the tyres. Safety car will go into the pits. They'll all line up
Is he from the Netherlands?
and they'll do 2 lap sprint race.
Is Verstappen from the Netherlands?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it says. I didn't know if that was the Netherlands.
Oh, mate, this is gonna be
I'm
nuts.
excited there, my lad.
2-lap
Has it
sprint.
started?
No. They've all got a line up on the grid, and they'll get the 5 lights and everything like the start of the race.
Excited. I think Hamilton, but I think
I hope Hamilton wins
feel
this
like
from
I'm
here.
gonna be deadly wrong.
That's what happens when he doesn't leave the room. Just playing a repeat. Yeah,
What happened?
that's what happens when he doesn't leave the room.
Who? Me?
All the time you got to leave the space.
Oh, I've seen that.
It's him.
Yeah. What, him? Yeah, I remember.
You got to leave a space all
was
the
in, like,
time. You got to
City,
leave a
wasn't it?
space, right?
And he was on his like little radio thing. And you
This is gonna be
wasn't he on
a
the turn?
thrilling
And
finish.
somebody came like really close to him when he was on a turn. A turn.
That's about to happen now.
Oh, the time he got there, leave it as. Why has he got an LGBTQ flag on his
He
helmet?
supports it. Why not?
No, it's just
Right. Here we go.
look all the helicopters in the back. Helicopter. They need to start making helicopter bases.
2-lap race.
They need to start making.
Forget the previous 56. This is a 2-lap race.
They need to start making.
Baby. Here we go.
Hey, after you've packed, can you look for that Mike?
Yeah.
Bottas. I always thought Bottas was in a different team, to be honest.
Bottas used to be Hamilton's teammate
Yeah,
at
that's
Mercedes.
what I thought,
Yeah.
because I remember the word I remember the name Bottas.
But no,
Oh wait, when
He's
did
been
Russell
replaced.
go out? When did Russell go out?
beginning of last season.
No, just then.
Oh, well, out of this race.
Yeah. I don't remember him going out.
Yeah, he was the one that caught fire.
It just said lap 50.
He caught fire.
Oh yeah. Right,
Oh,
one lap,
here we go.
1 lap.
2-lap
It
race.
says lap 57.
Yeah, they'll do 57 and 58.
Oh. Right, that's not.
Oh, mate. Oh, look at this. Here we go. 2-lap sprint race for Australian Grand Prix victory in 2023. Here we go. Here we go. They line up on the grid. Oh, mate. Here we go then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. Here we go then for a 2-lap sprint race for Australian Grand Prix victory. Verstappen's got it covered. I think Alonso's round the outside of Hamilton. Alonso's going to take second. Hamilton holds on to it. Oh, contact. Alonso's round. Perez is off as well. Yellow flag. Oh, there's an Alpine in the wall. Big crash. Pierre Gasly's out. Absolute chaos. Oh, and then Stroll's out as well. Absolute chaos. Red flag. Game over. Race is done. There's about 4 cars in the wall. Absolute chaos. Verstappen wins. Hamilton second. Sainz third. Hulkenberg fourth. Both Alpines out. McLaren 6th and 7th. Alfa Romeo 8th and 9th.
Has somebody ever crashed into do you know the red car?
Oh my God, the safety. No. Wow. There's about 5 cars. Absolute chaos.
Is that the end of the game then?
That's it.
What, just because
Game
5
over.
cars
Look at that. Look how many cars are out. 6 cars are out. Absolutely nuts.
I want to see this. Is this a replay or just a race?
Red flagged again. That's it. It was game over.
It's gonna happen.
Absolute chaos. There's at least six or 7 cars crashed there. Well, you've seen a dramatic race, haven't you?
Yeah.
You've seen a dramatic race. This has not been a standard race, this. 2-lap sprint at the end, and it's just absolute carnage. It's a great start from Alonso. We'll see a replay of it then. So Alonso and Hamilton are side by side, and Gasly nearly wipes out. Oh, Sainz wipes out Alonso. We've got a Red Bull on the grass, and then the 2 Alpines get together. Oh, it's just absolute carnage. Alonso gets spun round. There's 2 cars off at the back. Oh, it's Perez rejoining the circuit, I think, that causes the incident between the 2 Alpines. Wow, it's absolutely crazy.
And
my
you're going to need to
God.
stop hacking with
The
Watchalong.
two Alpines. Oh my
I'm
God.
angry.
Absolute disaster for Aston Martin as well. Absolute disaster for Aston Martin.
Your face.
Wow, that was absolutely, no, my
Caught his own
God.
cheek.
Absolute carnage. Both Alpines out. Both Aston Martins out of the points. Sainz is going to pick up a podium. Hulkenberg's going to finish this P4.
Oof, interesting game. Ooh. Yep.
Hulkenberg's going to be P4. That was evil, Matty. That was carnage. Yeah, Otmar Safnauer, because he's come off second best in the start, he doesn't fancy doing restarts anymore. Otmar Safnauer, he's like, nah, it's not a good idea. This, yeah, it's
Too much.
just because he's come off on the wrong side of it, so he's like, we need to change the regulations. This is what happens. So Verstappen, after all this carnage, Verstappen's still going to win. Of course he is. You can't stop him. So Verstappen's going to win the race. It's going to be Hamilton second. Carlos Sainz is going to get a podium in P3. That's pending any penalties. If people might get penalties, yeah.
That's mental.
What a finish to the race, though.
You've
They're
been
not
on
going to
this-
restart this.
You've been on this for 2 hours.
Yeah,
And
no.
I've been, well,
2 hours, 20 minutes.
yeah, and I think
I thought this race would be done in an hour and 20.
I think I joined like...
This is an hour longer than what I'd hoped. Because we've got to be... We're hitting the road soon.
I know, I think I joined at like the first lap or something.
Are they not confirming the end of the race or what? How long are they going to keep this going for?
Wait, when did I join?
I don't know.
Probably close to the start. And I was like sitting in this little bit, remember? Hey, Robert.
Red flag final lap, so they won't get this up and running again, I don't think. It's game over. Verstappen, Hamilton, Sainz, podium. Hulkenberg, 4th. Tsunoda, 5th. You would have got 1,000,000 to 1. You would have got 1,000,000 to 1 odds on a Hulkenberg 4th, Tsunoda 5th bet, wouldn't you? 1,000,000,000 to 1 they'd have give you on that.
That was a good game, that.
Put £1 on that.
Is it a game? No. Good race. Good race. It's like a good game, though.
Yeah.
Hey, Robert.
Yeah, decent race.
You know that little racing thing that you've got there? About...
A little racing thing, mate.
No,
It's
that
costing
big
thousands.
racing thing. When you're like 50 years from now... so you're
Still be on it.
No, how old are you going to be there? 80.
Still be going. I'll still be doing F1.
Okay,
I'll still be watching this.
60 years from now, when you're 90, I'm probably dead. If you don't have kids, can that go in my will?
You won't want that, mate.
I will want that.
That's cool for you for the next 2 or 3 years, and then you'll grow up. That's cool for me
No, but
forever.
I'm going to buy one of them.
You'll move on from
I'm gonna
like
start
you.
doing-
A racing simulator to you will be cool until you're about 16, and then you'll be
Nah,
like, mate.
honestly.
Whereas for me, that is the coolest
If
thing
I
I'll
start
ever
watch-
buy.
If I start watching more of the games,
You won't want that.
I will. Honestly.
I guarantee you won't.
Honestly, mate. Honestly. Look at me here.
It's cool now when you're 13.
No, honestly, mate. Look.
But
Pinky promise.
yeah. Are they not just calling an end to this? How long are they just going to be lap 58 out of 58 red flag?
Well, how old's Verstappen?
Yeah, it's all about where they go back to. Is it the point where the red flag's thrown? Is it the point where the start of the previous lap?
No.
I don't know what positions it's going to end up here.
Honestly, if that goes in my will, I'm treating that thing well.
Right.
I'm treating that thing well, mate. Yeah?
You can have a go of it
Yeah.
when it's all built. I'll have it ready by the end of May.
Yeah, but what's it then when you're dead, mate?
I'm not going to have it 70. I'm not going to have it 60 years, am I? What, you're going to inherit it when you're 75? Because I...
You're not gonna die. You're not gonna die
Oh,
like
mate.
100 something, mate.
You're not going to inherit that. You won't want to... Mate, that's going to be knackered anyway. They'll be well old. Think about how old that's going to be.
I'll give it a try though.
It's cool now.
But I was gonna buy, them wheel things because I was
It's
gonna...
cool now, but it won't be cool in the year 2060, will it?
Nah, I guess not, because there'll be more.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy something not as expensive. But...
Science keep his nose clean on that restart, yeah.
Is there another? Oh no.
Well, yeah, if Science gets a penalty, which, hang on. Who wiped out Alonso, though? But they'll just be treated as a racing incident, won't it? Because it's virtually a race start, my God. Sargent hits the back of the AlphaTauri. Wow. So Sargent's hit De Vries. The two rookies are out. Oh, they need to wrap this up. Well, if it's not wrapped up soon, I've got to go anyway because we've got a long drive ahead of us, and I can't just sit here for another hour waiting for the decision. So I'll give it another 10 minutes, and then that's it. We've got to go. I thought this would be over an hour ago, to be fair.
Wait, Rob.
I thought by 7:20 that'd be it. It's now 8:10. It's still going.
Wait.
Got a pack yet?
If you can get hand brakes, like they're doing over though, for the Logitech thingies.
I don't think you can. You can get gear. You can get gears.
I know, but I kind of want to get like a handbrake with one.
Yeah, I don't know if you can.
Guess that might not happen. But yeah, I'm gonna try to start making like Daisy videos.
Why is Science still sat in the car as if it's going to get going again?
He's thinking. Look at him. He's thinking. He looks like a woman there. Oh, nice helmet.
Oh, when are they gonna make the decision?
Never. It's just gonna stay.
Because I've got a pack yet, and it's 8:10 now.
Well, I can commentate. Yeah. I can commentate.
No, I'll have to end the stream in a minute. We can't just.
I can commentate while you pack. My name is Waterhole One. You ever watched Breaking Bad? No.
I'm just listening. Hang on.
I'm done there, Gromit.
All right, they're gonna go round and they're gonna cross the finish line.
Oh, me.
I know. Will you go and get ready now?
No, I've already no.
He's just gonna sit there and complain.
No, I'm not. I'm just. What's that little like see-through clip?
Right, so they're gonna. Oh, I know what they're gonna do. They're gonna go out behind the safety car, do a lap behind the safety car, and cross the finish line, and then that'll be the result.
What? So it just counts as 58 laps.
Yeah, exactly. Because they're on lap 58 out of 58.
So,
like they've started lap 58 out of 58, so they'll just go out behind the safety car in single file. There won't be a race. They'll just go around in single file, and then they'll cross the finish line in the order that they're in now, and then it'll be classed as a result.
I'm not being funny.
Why they can't do that in the pit lane now, I don't know, but
I'm not
they want to get that 58th and final lap done, I guess.
being funny, but that just sounds a bit stupid, man.
It is a bit stupid. Some things do lack common sense in F1, really. They stick to the regulation book, and in some cases, it's like you should just common sense. Well, this is it. That's what it is. Gotta let the celebrity flag waver wave the checkered flag for the photo. And that just about sums it up, Rhino. That probably is contractually obliged within the race. That
Who's the celebrity flag waver?
oh, God knows who it is this week, but they choose random celebrities to wave. They're probably Kylie Minogue or something. Be waving the flag, won't they? And they've signed up for it and all the rest of it, and they want the photograph. Oh, Science did hit. It was Science that hit Alonso, and then Stroll just outbraked him. Stroll was on for a podium at this point, going into turn 3, and just outbrakes himself, goes straight on. Wow. A mistake from Stroll when he least needed it. Just a mistake from Lance Stroll when he least needed that.
Not good game. Silly game. Well, you've got 2 hours to pack.
You'll have to just tell him that I'll be soon. But it's just typical that we're going away and it just happens to be the longest race since like Canada 2011. Like, typical,
How
isn't
long
it?
was that?
It's typical. Oh, Canada 2011 went on all day.
Nah, you have to do the little Mexican wave. Whatever.
No.
Nah, you're weird.
You're weird doing it.
Honest lie. Bet you there's gonna be.
But it's pretty much decided, isn't it?
I bet you there's gonna be like a row of grumpy sods just gonna decide. No, I'm not doing that, lad. I'm not doing that.
With 3 different Netflix episodes from this one race, yeah.
Do you make Netflix episodes for races?
Yeah. It's called Drive to Survive. But
What? So it isn't the race, is it just like
it's like a
explanation?
documentary, but it's basically they've tried to Americanize F1 and make it
Bigger.
I don't like Drive to Survive because they edit it in a way that makes it look 10 times better than it is. So they'll mix up crashes from one race and make it look like it happened in that race, and they mix it all up to try and make it look like there's an epic story to every single race, when the reality is there's not an epic story to every single race.
You've got to live it as
It's a little bit fake, Drive to Survive, but it's got a lot of new fans into it. It's got a lot of American fans into it, and so it's a good thing for the sport in general, but it's not for your hardcore fan base.
He's tiny.
It's for the newcomer, basically.
Isn't he like 5'9"?
It's great for a newcomer, but people who've been watching F1 for years watch Drive to Survive and be like, what's this American crap?
What this bit about?
Yeah, like, you can tell it's...
I'm bottom bust.
But if you're new to it and you don't know any better, then yeah, it's mint.
How are you losing viewers even though it's getting more into the day?
Because nothing's happening, bro.
Yeah, I guess. Hey, you did go though. You got like 7 viewers.
Because it's...
Nah. That's such... Nah. It's alright that, mate.
It is abysmal.
Well, what's that?
But we got to do it anyway. Nah, there was some good viewers last year, but
I'm bottom bust.
this season,
Bus.
dead.
Bus.
But then again, it's early on as well. You got to remember that.
Yeah.
Early morning.
Hello. Wolf. Why's his name Toto Wolf? Funny. 2 hours and 30 minutes. It's a long race start. How long is the race normally?
An hour and a half.
What's like the shortest ever race?
Yeah, like an hour and 20.
Yeah, well, we missed
Oh, so Alonso's been promoted back up to 3rd then. Restart order. Verstappen, Hamilton, Alonso, Sainz, Stroll, Perez, Norris, Hulkenberg, Piastri, Zhou. Wow. So they've gone back a lap. So Alonso being wiped out in turn 1 is all forgotten about.
I like Bottas's little moustache. It's got a little something there.
So Alonso's been given back his podium despite being wiped out in turn 1. Alonso will still get a podium and get 3 podiums in a row in the first 3 races. He's a lucky boy.
Lucky.
He's a lucky boy, is Fernando Alonso, to be wiped out of the race and still get the podium. Very lucky boy there.
Very.
Yeah, Piastri's going to get points as well. Might as well see it through now to the end. But it would be the longest race ever when we need to go.
Hey, do you know when I get like this PC, what game should I play?
Oh, I don't know, mate. iRacing.
Ah, shut up. I'm playing iRacing for £8.99 a month. Just buy it like...
I'll be on iRacing, Assetto Corsa Competizione.
I think I might
That's
be playing
about
like Forza, possibly a set. Do you know the one where it's basically just a set? It's like Assetto Corsa, but it's mainly just like the focused on cars instead of racing.
I don't know.
I've got, but yeah, it's basically just Wales. We're going Wales, mate. Sharon.
Yeah. I was hoping this would be over an hour ago, to be honest. But typical.
Typical.
The never-ending race. We might as well see it through now. Right, so Alonso's being wheeled to the front again. He's a lucky boy, Alonso, I tell you now. To be wiped out. And they're going back a lap, and so it's like, right, you get your third place back. Is very lucky.
How did Alonso get fingered again?
Sainz hit him in turn one and spun him round, but they're going back a lap, so he's a lucky boy.
Well, I might be playing Escape from Tarkov. I've already got Daisy, so I don't need that. And Forza, I'm going to be playing a bunch of VR games and stuff like that. You get me? Yeah, I get.
You better tell them that it'll be about 10 or 15 minutes, and then I'll be getting.
Nah, lad.
Well, they'll be thinking, we'll go without you.
Good. We can just drive down. Just take the. Is it the
I
XR?
wish.
What's the car called that's in the covers?
Oh, MR2.
Yeah,
I know. Can't get any luggage in that, though.
Have you ever seen that Nazareth Daily?
No.
No. Too old, mate. Too old.
Oh.
Why do my eyes look like that?
Because.
Why do I look like that?
Because I've put a thing. Because that's on the screen.
I look like a ghost, mate.
It's because of the light. It's because
Nah.
that purple light.
Nah, I look like a.
It's the
ghost.
purple light.
Boogly boogly.
You've made that light purple anyway. It's your own fault. Yeah.
You just normally look white, so you're fine.
Yeah.
I can't say. I was gonna say you normally look pale. Sorry. Why is this not starting yet?
I don't know. The thing is, it won't even get back going properly. They'll just do a lap behind the safety car, and then that's it. It's done.
They should just not do it. They should just end it.
Yeah.
Hey, Robert, when I start doing like streams, do you want to watch some of my streams? Hey, if you start doing a gaming stream, we can start doing like racings together.
That man a mad lad.
What's he saying? Yeah, like
Unfortunately, it's a never-ending race.
2 hours.
So if you could take him away,
No.
that would be great.
Right, I'm going in the shower, Alfie.
You're on stream. It's still going.
Yeah, be quiet. Sorry.
It's still going. It's not ended yet. There's been a lot of incidents. It's going on all day.
I'll
Yeah.
I'll have one after Grandad, yeah? Bye. Just closes the door.
Yeah, it's a family stream today, this.
Yeah? Stop speaking sign language.
Nan.
Never mind. I should start doing these streams more. I honestly like this.
This is a one-off, trust me.
Hey, I've been sensible most of it.
No, it's been a. Oh, it's been what it's been.
I've been
I knew
mostly
it'd be.
sensible.
I knew it'd be a bit
Nah.
of a kooky stream, but it is early. It
I've
doesn't
been-
matter anyway.
I've been sensible.
It doesn't matter
I've been
anyway.
good, me
It's
man.
not like we've got 1 million viewers, is it? Anyway,
Never.
we're a minuscule channel,
You
so
definitely need to start doing gaming,
mm,
but on the Motorsports Man team.
no.
Yeah, Motorsports Man doing driving games.
Nah.
Hey, do you know when you had that like Logitech one with? Do you know the one that I sent you the photos of last night? Is that a good one?
Yeah, it's decent.
Okay, because I might just get that one for when I'm doing fours.
I wouldn't, because you'd get bored in 2 weeks and then it was sat there gathering
Yeah.
dust.
Because I've got one on
Because
my-
that's what people do. People buy steering wheel and pedals and all that lot, and then do it for a week, and then it just gets left on
Well,
the side.
See how long I play Forza for, because I'm gonna have to play it on
Yeah.
PC, and I guess it'll feel weird like playing Forza like on W.
So it starts at 17:33. So yeah, in 10 minutes they will do the final lap of the race behind the safety car and cross the line.
But yeah, I think I might get a wheel because it'll feel weird like playing Forza on WASD unless I got like a controller. which
Oh
I'll
my
probably
god!
get.
Enough.
Ah! crusty fingers, mate. Oh, look at that shot. This isn't even gonna be like.
They're literally just doing it to do it to get to the end.
Just like that's like the little car. They're just like, just doing nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. Who do you think the tallest F1 racer was? Because like you have to be small to fit in like little.
You don't have to be.
I know, but you.
Albon's pretty tall, like 6'1".
That's not too tall.
Russell's tall as well.
How tall was he?
But it is better if he's smaller, I think.
Yeah, like 5'9", like Lewis.
Yuki Tsunoda's
I
tiny.
think I'm yeah.
You're probably taller than Yuki
Well,
Tsunoda.
he's the Japanese one, isn't he?
Yeah, he's small. He's like a
Well,
jockey.
the average height over there isn't that.
I don't know.
It's normally like 5'4" and stuff like that
Mm.
in Japan and Tokyo and China and stuff like that. It's quite small. I don't understand why.
So they're basically going back a lap. So everyone who's been crashed out is obviously still out, but then everyone who just got spun round a bit, like Alonso, I think Stroll's mistakes will be undone as well, won't it?
Mm.
So Aston Martin are very lucky here with this.
I mean, I'm 5'2", so I can't be taller than you.
The live timings haven't updated to show what the starting order will be, or what the finishing order will be.
I can't be taller than Yuki Tsunoda. I'm like 5'2".
Hang on. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Why don't they just say the race will not resume? Why are they going through all this?
I'm actually on my number one. Be quiet, mate.
Again, Ted Kravitz and David Croft disagreeing. They disagree over anyway.
Charles, I travelled.
Five-second penalty for Carlos Sainz.
Why? Wait, why?
Oh, wow, what is going on here?
Why has he got a 5-second penalty? Wish I could hear.
This is going to be a mad... Sainz has just been handed a 5-second penalty, and there's only going to be one lap behind a safety car.
What? So it's not really worth it.
So they're going to be queuing up. Sainz could end up last.
Wait, so... Lewis
Yeah, how do you get a penalty on a lap that essentially never happened? Exactly. What the hell?
Basically...
Oh,
Lewis...
no.
Oh, no, Lewis Hamilton can't.
Oh, that's just a racing incident, I feel like.
What, so if you hit somebody or cause a collision like you just did, you get a penalty?
Yeah.
So he caused like 5 cars.
But he
Yeah.
caused one. But then...
It was like dominoes kind of.
Yeah, like dominoes.
You've got to
So
leave it
Sainz
as
has
it
gone
is.
from podium to probably finishing last in this race.
You've got to leave it as space. Got to leave it.
All the time you got to leave it a space.
Funny man. Wait, so basically...
This would be the longest stream of the year, wouldn't it?
Well,
When you're here.
Will...
Oh, shoot me.
God. So basically, will... what, no. Can... what's his name? Lewis. Can he basically get back on top?
No. It's over. The race is basically over. They just want to do the final lap behind the safety car. So they've added another, like, 40 minutes unnecessarily onto it, basically, for one lap.
Stupid.
It's daft, yeah.
Wait, they said that they were going to start... Oh, it's been... They said that they were going to start in like 4 minutes.
Like 33, though, wasn't it?
It's been... Yeah, they said that
Yeah,
they
it's
were
only
gonna
about
start,
4
like,
minutes, yeah.
At 4 minutes too.
No,
And
I think it was.
29
I think it was 33. It starts.
Oh my god.
You don't have to. I've not got a gun to your head. Go and get ready.
Wish I had.
I've not got a gun to your head that you've got to sit here and watch it. Go and get ready.
No, because I actually want to watch this. It's just I find it funny.
Yeah, but nothing's going to happen now anyway. They're just. I'm just.
All this extra
I'm just
stuff.
doing it just to because I might as well just finish the stream, innit?
Yeah, that's why I'm doing it.
Gasly's still sitting on the license. Penalty points. Oh yeah.
You all the time you got to leave it in space.
Sainz not happy, mate. He wouldn't be happy. He's staring down the barrel of the podium. And a 5-second penalty when everyone's behind the safety car is brutal. Because everyone's going to be within 5 seconds of Sainz. When you're all in a row crossing the line, the entire grid's going to be within 5 seconds of him. So it's the harshest penalty ever for Sainz.
Oh, that just cracked.
Yeah, Gasly has got a lot of licence points, hasn't he?
What top's that?
That's an old McLaren top, that.
Right.
Looks like
It's Mercedes.
fish skin.
It says Mercedes.
Yeah, it was McLaren. Mercedes.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Good game, good game.
Well, we're going to get this final lap underway again in the next couple of minutes.
I keep on
Behind the safety car, just to cross the line and call it a done day.
I keep on saying game, but it's a race, isn't it? Good race, good race. Because I normally watch like football. Funny. It's been interesting, this, you know. It's been interesting.
Yeah, I mean, this last half an hour has been totally unnecessary. But it was interesting up until then, yeah.
I'd say the last 50 minutes has been unnecessary.
Yeah.
I mean, for like the last 50 minutes, what have we really done? Like race, crash, then pit stop for like 30, 40 minutes.
Yeah,
How has
basically.
he got Jack Daniels for sponsor? That's good, that. I like that. You sound like the person who likes Jack Daniels, you. Big lad, big lad. Hey, he's been on the TV2 channel now. Where are you watching this on? Like Sky Sports?
Yeah, race will resume 17:33. Rolling start procedure.
1 minute. Yay! I wonder who's going to win. Who do you think's going to win?
It's gonna be a weird one with science. This.
Do you have nitro on these?
No.
No.
Of course you do.
What's the
This
little-
is not Need for Speed Underground
What's the
2.
little M thing? Because you can get nitro on cars, mate. Who do you think's going to win?
Not even a race.
I think it might
Not
be
science.
I think it might be Lewis in this
You
one.
have nitro on these. Man's living in Mario Kart. Do you have banana skins as well and nitro?
Nah, you can actually get cars with nitro, mate.
I know you can.
You can get bikes with.
Yeah, I know you can. But this is
Show yourself.
not a
Show
cartoon.
yourself.
Eh?
It's looking like a good game here. I mean, good race. Serious. Oof.
Oh, well, they're
Looking
doing
at
the
this
final lap now. Jesus, 2 hours and 48 minutes into the stream. But yeah, they're doing the final lap now behind the safety car just to call it a 58 lap race.
It looks like there's going to be some tension in this
Apparently,
race.
Gasly under investigation. He's out anyway, isn't he?
Why?
Both Alpines are out anyway.
Why is Gasly under investigation? What's he been doing? Yeah, it looks like a tense last lap. It's going to be close. Don't you
Yeah,
think?
this has basically gone on an hour longer than what I'd hoped.
It's going to be close this last lap, I think.
It's gone on an hour longer than what I said.
Nah.
I was like, yeah, it'll all be over by 7:30. This get packed and gone. Here we are at 8:30, 25 to 9, still going.
This is going to be close. I bet. Look at them. Zoom in.
It's going to be weird one for science. I tell you that.
They've had to put that in slow motion because they're going that fast. Yeah. How much do you think it costs for an F1 ticket? Robert?
Perez is going to get the fastest lap as well in P6. So Perez will get, 18, 15, 12, 10, 9 points. Perez will get 9 points. Verstappen will get all 25. And Alonso will get 3 podiums in a row. Alonso, very lucky boy. Alonso and Stroll are both very lucky here. Aston Martin have got away with one. We had Alonso been spun round and Stroll outbraked himself, all been forgiven. Aston Martin, extremely lucky out of this. Hey, stop. We're nearly there, I promise you.
It's tense this last lap.
No, it's not. Well, it is for science. It's a weird one for science. Well, the safety car's in and Verstappen's going to cross the line to officially win the Australian Grand Prix after 2 hours, 36 minutes. Verstappen wins the Australian Grand Prix. From Alonso third, Sainz fourth. Well, Sainz fourth for now, but he's going to get penalised, and there he drops. Sainz 12th,
Why has he been...
because he got 5 seconds added on.
Oh, mate.
So it is Verstappen, Hamilton, Alonso, Stroll. So it's ended up Aston Martin 3-4. Perez has finished 5th in the end. Norris 6th, Hulkenberg 7th, Piastri 8th, Zhou 9th, Tsunoda 10th. We've got there. Verstappen's won it. We're not staying for the podium. We're going on holiday. So we'll see you in a bit. Thanks for joining me.
Very good. Very good.
First race. Whoa.
Very good game.
Right. See you later, guys. Gotta go. Verstappen wins 2 out of the first 3 races. And Alonso on the podium again, 3 podiums in a row. I'll give driver of the day. Who are we giving driver of the day? I'll give the race. I'll give the race, a 7.5 because of the carnage. Maybe it's an 8 out of 10 race, really. I'll give it a 7.5.
for my first
Yeah.
race, even though it's like 2 minutes.
What have you done with this?
Even though it's 2 hours, I would say that's a good game.
A good game.
I mean, good race.
Good
race.
match.
Good race. Good race.
GG's. Right.
GG's gamers.
We're going.
I'm on a bus.
Yeah, join me again in about a month's time for Azerbaijan. There's a few weeks until the next race. I don't know what you've done at this. There's a few weeks until the next race. But yeah, join me next time for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix at the end of April. But yeah, see you for the next one. Verstappen wins the Australian Grand Prix. Hamilton second, Alonso third. See you next time. Thanks for joining. Drop me a like.